And PJ Knight, you disrespect the legacy that British Rules Championship represents. I'm gonna rip the British Rules Championship from your grasp. And on December the 11th, in front of 250 fans, I'm gonna kick your ass all over Kingsway Hall.
The thing that frustrates me the most, Ryan, is that we were untouchable as a team.
You stopped there from becoming the first ever 3-time SOS champion. This has been a long time coming.
Your letdown is that you're so blind to the good in front of you and the good next to you. Not me.
On you. In the loser leaves that door match.
Loser leaves SOS through a door inside a 15-foot steel cage.
Go up. Victory roll! Mickey in the pin! Yes! That was it! Yes! New tag champs! New tag champs!
We have these belts for a reason. We do. Okay. We are the SOS Tag Team Champions.
Aaron warns Mickey B, your tag team title reign is soon to be history, and everyone will realise what the future of SOS Wrestling is.
Fighting against Outcast, we fight against WWE. We've been flying the flag stronger than anybody else at SOS. What in performance after performance.
Aaron warns, you better polish those for us, because they're coming home with us.
You say step up and face you face to face. Oh yeah. Christmas in a Cage is right round the corner. It's on the 11th of December. And believe me, we're ready.
Are finally here to see another little piece of history made. Christmas in the Cage! We obviously want to welcome every single one of you guys, even if you are someone that watches SOS every single month without fail, you're here supporting us, or if this is your very, very first time at SOS Wrestling Kingsway Hall, we want to make sure that you feel very welcome, you have a great night, and the way, of course, you're going to do that is by joining in, screaming and shouting at the top of your lungs, cheering for your favourite wrestlers, and enjoying all the action. There is over 250 of you guys in Kingsway Hall today, and I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to blow the roof off this place. So without further ado, we're going to put that to the test. Because I have what I would call my right-hand man. He's a very, very, very helpful guy. He MCs all of the shows. He's been part of SOS since the very beginning. That man, of course, is often referred to as Mark Benson. So, Ricky, let's get this show started. Let's play some music. Let's get Benson, my little helper, out to the ring, and we can start Christmas in the cage. The victim. Mark Benson, Christmas in the Cage 2. We have got some absolutely huge matches here tonight, Mark. I'm not just talking about the cage matches. We've got, later on in the second half, 3 cage matches. We've got Lewis Williams versus Ryan Bowen, and one of those guys tonight will actually, if they lose their match, they will be leaving SOS Wrestling forever. The loser of that match leaves. And we've called it a leaves through the door match because the only way you can win that match is by slamming your opponent through a wooden door and then walking out the door of the cage yourself. That's what a through the door match is. On top of that, we've also got a 4 corners tag team match. 4 of the best tag teams. They're going to come and step foot inside the 15-foot high steel cage. They can win the match by pinning and eliminating the other 3 tag teams. And of course that one's being defended by our current tag team champions, Mickey B and Ewan. And of course, our main event this evening is the challenger, Sullivan King. And he is defending, he is trying to get back the guy that is defending the belt. That is, of course, the loudmouth, Mike Check. Oh, very mixed. Now, listen, let's just check. How many people here were here last year for Christmas in the Cage 1? Yeah, give me a big show if you were here last year. Well, you guys will remember that last year we started with a Royal Rumble, and this year we're starting exactly the same way. It is a 12 Wrestlers of Christmas Royal Rumble. Some of the best of SOS, some of the best of Lincoln Fight Factory, and some of the best of WAW, all stepping foot into the FS ring. The winner of this first match, they win a title shot anytime they want in 2023 against any title they want. They can cash that in. It can be for the SOS Championship, the Tag Team Championships, the British World Championships. They can even have the best MC Championships, maybe. What do you reckon? Do you reckon they'd like to challenge Mark Benson? Who would like to see Mark Benson wrestle in 2023? Mark, the people want it. I want it. What about the guys on the balcony? Who wants to see Mark Benson? Well, do you know what I want to see? I want to see you call this first match in, Mark. I'm going to hand you over the microphone. I want to wish you a very, 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 Merry Christmas. And I'm going to see you guys later on. Have a great show. It's Christmas in the Cage.
as we know with Rumbles, 2 entrants start the match. Every 2 minutes thereafter, another wrestler will enter the match. The only way to be eliminated is to be thrown out over the top rope, both feet touching the floor. The last person standing will get that title shot. Ricky, let's bring out entrant number 1.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SOS Christmas in the Cage, our last show of 2022. And we are starting with the Christmas in a Cage 12 Wrestlers of Christmas Rumble. And of course, here the music's playing, and we are welcoming Oscar Hyde, debuting at SOS Wrestling today.
What a guy, Oscar Hyde. And Paul, what a year it's been, 2022, and this is the culmination of that year. What a night we have lined up, and beginning with the annual Christmas Rumble.
Yeah, do you know what? It has been an amazing 2022. So many memories, so many things that have happened this year at SOS that truly do make it a remarkable year. But I don't think it's all done just yet. We're going to go out with a huge bang. We've got a massive show planned tonight, Cobra. It's absolutely huge. 7 matches, and we're kicking off with the Christmas in a Cage Rumble. Now, Oscar Hyde, he's a guy that I've wanted to bring in here to SOS for a long, long time. This guy is, well, he's amazing. He's a hell of a character. He's really entertaining. And he has got an amazing record up at WAW. This guy's been winning matches left, right and centre, I'm telling you.
Everything to prove here tonight in the Rumble. And the winner of this Rumble getting the opportunity to get a prize in 2023.
Yeah, and do you know what? There's some guys in this Rumble, you know, guys that are sort of, you know, enter themselves, you know, looking for that chance to get a shot at a title in 2023. But Oscar Hyde coming out number 1. Don't count this guy out. He could win this, you know. He won, you know, the huge WAW Frightmare show.
He did indeed. And his opponent joining him in the ring. We've seen this guy before.
We certainly have. This, of course, is Dutch from Lincoln Fight Factory, and what a guy he is. He's a huge guy. He's a powerhouse, and I love Dutch. I think he's phenomenal.
This Rumble, a great example of the relationships SOS has built and strengthened over 2022. WAW, Fight Factory, we've got homegrown talent, people from up and down the country, travelling down to Kingsway Hall to enter this Rumble to get a chance to win gold in SOS in 2023.
That makes me really, really proud, you know. I mean, SOS is a company, we want British wrestling to thrive, we want British wrestling to grow and get stronger and stronger and stronger, and we want to work with every other company we possibly can. Dutch from Lincoln Fight Factory, we've been working with these guys for the last few years, and to have him here tonight coming into the Rumble as number 2, Oscar Hyde coming in from WW number 1, you know, what a great way to kick off this Rumble.
And there's plenty of other matches lined up for tonight. We have the tag belts being defended inside the cage. We have the SOS title. I mean, the view of 2023 could certainly change after tonight is done.
Oh yeah, well, we just mentioned WAW and we were talking about Oscar Hyde, but of course the British title currently held by WAW's PJ Knight, and he's here and he's going to be fighting Richie, the student of the game. And later on, we'll see whether or not that belt comes home or whether it goes back up the A140 to Norwich.
Bambi's mum.
Oscar Hyde there. It's a big claim.
It's a big claim. I don't know if Dutch has seen Bambi.
He's calling him a dancing pink dinosaur. He's not a fan of dinosaurs, I don't think. I don't think the crowd are big fans of him.
Big words from Oscar. I hope he realises who he's in the ring with. Dutch is not a small guy.
3 p.m. Santa Claus fell out of the sky and burned in a fiery mess.
Now he's just trying to ruin Christmas.
I think he's certainly not winning any fans here, is he?
I will be replacing Santa Claus. So Father Oscar Hyde will reward you all with the greatest present known to man.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh. Cobra, I think I'm going to have to take these headphones off, stop the commentary for a little while, put my fingers in my ears.
What's Dutch got? Oh.
I think.
I didn't see anything.
I think Dutch is just warming up there with his exercise band, and he may have accidentally, and I'm sure it was just an accident, got Oscar Hyde with that.
Dutch just making the most of the extra time, get a few reps in. Back to the singing.
I didn't see a thing.
No idea. No idea. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oscar Hyde there trying to take the exercise band away from Dutch. Ouch. Now that is going to hurt. Tell you what though, it did help Oscar Hyde hit that high note.
It did. Dutch doing him a favour there. Dutch is just having fun at this point. And the match is underway.
And here we go.
Dutch wasting no time.
Is he going to eliminate him straight off the bat?
Not quite.
Yeah, clubbing forearms there from Oscar Hyde as he shoots Dutch into the turnbuckle.
Full speed in the Dutch there.
Yeah, but Dutch is a big man, do you know what I mean? Like when you think about it, Dutch has got to have an advantage in a match like this Rumble, because who's going to be able to pick him up and chuck him over the top rope?
As you can see there, struggling to lift him over the ropes.
Yeah, and Oscar Hyde, he's no stranger to a Rumble, but you know, I just no, I don't think so. I think if you're going to get Dutch out of there, you've got to weaken him, you've got to wear him down.
And Dutch experiencing the SOS, I believe he was in the SOS Rumble last year, am I not wrong?
He did really well last year. He actually came very close to winning it, and I know, having spoken to Dutch a few times over 2022, he said he's been looking forward to coming back to SOS because he thinks that this could be his year.
It's all to play for. The winner of today getting a shot at a title of their choosing.
Yeah, we've had some great guys from Fight Factory come down here. Of course, Jack of Clubs and El Jono. You know, some phenomenal wrestlers. They really do breed some fantastic talent up there at Lincoln Fight Factory. For anyone that wants to watch some great wrestling, if you find yourself up near Lincoln, then that's the place to go.
We're about to get our third entrant.
Who could this be? This is music I do not recognise, Cobra. It's got to be another debut. It is, of course, Cousin Lenny.
Lenny?
Yeah, we're just talking about Lincoln Fight Factory. This guy has been doing great up at Lincoln Fight Factory. Dutch said to me, Paul, I'm coming down. I'm going to bring someone from Fight Factory with me. This is who he brought, Cousin Lenny. What a guy.
This could work in Dutch's favour, having a fellow Fight Factory competitor in the ring.
Yeah, it's like a taste of the old Wild West as he comes down here. A little bit of country and western.
He's a big guy. Crikey.
Yeah, a real big guy. Now that's got to be a bit of a mistake, isn't it? Taunting Cousin Lenny.
I can't imagine this is going to end well.
I can't help thinking Oscar Hyde maybe should learn to keep a little bit quiet. When you've got a guy that's like 6'7", weighing in at probably over 300 pounds, standing across the ring from you, and he's ready to tear your head off, why upset him?
Cousin Lenny putting the band in his mouth there. I'm not sure what he's working there, but
yeah, and a couple of shots there from Oscar Hyde having absolutely no effect at all.
And here's entrant number 4.
Certainly is. Now, entrant number 4. What can I tell you about entrant number 4? Well, actually, sorry, a bit distracted there as Oscar Hyde smashes their heads together, and still Cousin Lenny's just staring him out. So look, we've got Jack Sampson. Now, Jack Sampson, obviously taken a little bit of a dark turn recently, as he's got himself associated, of course, with Joey Naylor and the brand. You can see he's coming out wearing his brand vest.
Absolutely, Jack Sampson. Yeah, return of attitude in recent months.
Do you know what though? When I think back, Cobra, I can't believe I didn't see it coming. I mean, Jack Sampson, he's a big guy, and with big guys come big attitudes. And Jack Sampson, I think he feels like maybe by allying with Joey Naylor, with with teaming up as part of the brand, he's going to see some big successes. And he's been talking to me about how he sees himself vying for a championship this year. Would it be a tag team championship? Would it be an SOS championship?
Samson straight in against Lenny there, picking the biggest guy in the ring.
Yeah.
Very bold move.
Very, very, very bold move.
But very interesting, yeah, like you say, Jack Sampson lining himself with the brand. I mean, they've been making waves throughout SOS. Oh, Sampson using his entire body mass there.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised to see that. Oscar Hyde there using a little bit of intelligence to actually throw Jack Sampson into Cousin Lenny, but Cousin Lenny's just, they're just having no effect.
Five Factory guys now taking it to their opponents.
Now here's another huge guy. Look, this is Keegan. Keegan is a second generation wrestler. He comes from WAW up in Norwich. This guy stands again right up into the top end of 6 foot tall, and he is massive.
A powerhouse from WAW.
Oh, I've been hit by Keegan, and it is like being hit by a truck. This guy is a monster. I think we've got to see a favourite for winning this Rumble here in Keegan.
Oh, trying to choke him out, but launched across the ring there. Keegan going for an elimination.
Yeah, picking on Oscar Hyde. So obviously no allies from WAW. I did wonder whether or not those two guys might stick together, but clearly not.
Keegan here with his eyes on the prize.
Do you know what though? It's high stakes, this match. I mean, you think about it. You could be debuting at SOS tonight at Christmas in a Cage in this Rumble. This could be your first ever appearance at Kingsway Hall. And by the end of this match, you've landed yourself a #1 contender spot and a shot at any one of the SOS Championship titles.
Very true. What an impact to make.
Yeah, and you really can make a name for yourself very, very quickly. Oh, one of my favourites coming into the ring, look.
We recognise this music.
We certainly do. We can see him on the big screen at the back of the ring there, guys. This is Knuckles.
Lights out. It's Knuckles.
Yeah, do you know what? Many people have found out the hard way. You do not want to be on the receiving end of Knuckles' hands. Those are hands of stone. They are lightning fast, and they will turn your lights out before you even know what day of the week it is.
Well, Knuckles has been making waves for SOS this year.
Look at this guy. Knuckles coming in. Jack Sampson eating a clothesline, eating a drop kick. Oscar Hyde's not really sure what to do, but he cheap shots him there. I don't know. Knuckles can take a punch, you know. He really can take a punch.
Flying forearm from Knuckles, taking Hyde off his feet. Knuckles looking at Keegan now.
Look at those shots. They just bounce off Keegan.
And a headbutt by Keegan.
Yeah, big shot. Oh, and Dave come. Look, did you see that? Dutch just poked him in the eyes.
Keegan in the eyes. Disgusting tactics there from Dutch. Dutch now trying to eliminate Jack Sampson, but there's some big guys in this match. There's some heavy guys.
Look at that. You've got Cousin Lenny, you've got Keegan, you've got Jack Sampson, you've got Dutch. There are some monsters in the ring, and we are counting down a few more seconds before we see one more. And this is Tim Lee.
Tim Lee. Entering the Rumble, the king of comedy strong style.
And they love him at Kingsway Hall. Tim Lee is a very, very, very popular competitor here at SOS. The crowd absolutely love him. I think he always just brings a bit of a fresh air with his comedy strong style.
Here he comes in that sparkly jacket. Yet to have an elimination in this Rumble yet. Could Tim Lee get the first?
Do you know what? He maybe could, because Tim Lee's no stranger to a Rumble. He's been competing here at SOS for a good few years now. He's been in a few Rumbles. He always makes it towards the end as well, you know, because he's a big guy and he's difficult to eliminate.
Straight after Sampson there. A big chop.
Well,
and another.
Do you know what? Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. If anyone wants to chop Jack Sampson, be my guest.
Oscar Hyde now struggling on the apron with Dutch.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Tim Lee, Knuckles over there, a bit more punishment to Jack Sampson. The crowd are loving it as well. I mean, listen to them. We've got an absolute capacity crowd. I don't know if you know this, but the official count, over 300 people in attendance here today for Christmas in the Cage 2. And actually, we are setting a new wrestling record at Kingsway Hall. This is the biggest crowd we have ever had at SOS Wrestling in the 7 years of existence. Over 300 people.
There's a sellout, then there's extra on top.
We had to hire 100 extra chairs today just to make sure that everyone got a seat, and we've still got people standing room only on the balcony and down in the bar.
But we're here with the best seats in the house, looking at the entrance of this Rumble, and next up is another member of the brand. Now, surely this is going to play into Jack Sampson's favour. I mean, these guys are a team.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that, but of course, you've now got multiple members of the brand in the ring. And we talked earlier on about whether or not Oscar Hyde would stick together with Keegan because they're both from WAW, and it turned out they're not going to. But I can't help thinking that the brand will stand strong and united. And Jack Sampson and DT, you see him talking and communicating there, saying, let's gang up on someone, let's double team someone.
They've singled out Knuckles and they seem to be just picking him apart. It's not a bad attack. Keegan seems to be in cahoots with him, though. He seems to be in with the plan.
Do you know what, though? If you see guys starting to team up on someone in a Rumble, then it makes sense to team up with them.
Oh, but maybe not for long. Keegan seems to have turned on DT now.
Well, again, I mentioned it earlier on, Cobra, but it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I'm not a big fan of these guys. The brand, you know, they come around here starting to try and, you know, throw their weight around. And, of course, you know, it's only right that people are going to stand up to them.
I've certainly not been making friends in SOS this year. The brand have an issue with authority, and they seem to have an issue with everybody.
Yeah, well, look, tonight is not a night for making friends, and that gives me a great opportunity to talk to you about tonight's main event, the SOS Championship in a 15-foot steel cage. Sullivan King versus Mike Check.
Incredible.
Yeah, you know it. I cannot wait for that match. And also can't wait for this entrant, because it's Franklin. The Purple Nomad Franklin.
Purple Nomad, a former SOS champion looking to retain some gold in 2023.
A two-time champion, and if he was to win this Rumble and get that #1 shot, who knows, he could cash that in. Maybe Franklin might be a 3-time SOS champion. What will 2023 bring? Big shot there.
Them shots, yeah. Taking Sampson off his feet. Now face to face with Tim Lee. They're shaking hands.
They certainly are, but Franklin's not actually having any allies tonight because the stakes are high and he wants to win this match.
This is not Franklin's first Rumble. He knows what's on the line. He knows his eyes firmly on the prize.
I tell you what, if this was your first Rumble, then you have picked a bad night to start out in the ring with those monsters.
We've had our first elimination.
We did.
And we could have our second.
Oh yeah,
there goes DT.
DT just went flying out. Right, well, this is quite interesting now. Of course, when people start getting eliminated, there's less men in the ring, and that means there's much more chance of you being attacked. I believe Tim Lee there is actually biting Franklin's foot.
Biting Franklin's toes. There's something you don't see every day.
The countdown's on. Oh, look at
Cousin Lenny there, launching himself into the corner.
Yeah,
taking out two men.
Big shot. Right, well, look, the music's playing, and it looks to me like we have got someone else making their way towards the ring. Will this change the balance of the night? Who knows? As Bleach, another member of the brand, makes his way to the ring with his t-shirt hanging out the back of his shorts.
I mean, DT's been eliminated, but the brand's still a strong presence in this Rumble. Bleach.
Well, this has got to be a good sight for Jack Sampson, who's in the ring at the moment, seeing another one of his allies making his way.
Bleach, and also a former SOS champion. I believe the shortest reigning SOS champion in our history.
Yeah, I think just a few seconds. Oh, look, Jack Sampson's actually been eliminated. So has Bleach. So has DT. So Bleach is now on his own.
Jack Sampson, the first elimination. DT followed quickly after.
Yeah.
Bleach seems to be taking his time to get in the ring.
Well, do you know what? I'm losing control of this match. There's so much going on, Cobra. Anyone could win this match, and that's what I think is exciting about it. people coming in, people getting thrown out. Oh, I don't even know what's going on.
Knuckles and Tim Lee trying to get Keegan out the ring, trying to lift him, but he's a heavy guy.
Do you know what? You can see Dutch now waiting for Bleach, and there's something I will tell you. I don't know if you remember it, but last year, Christmas in the Cage 1, the first two guys in the Rumble were actually Dutch and Bleach.
They were indeed.
So no love lost between these two. I don't think they are big fans of each other at all as Bleach tries to eliminate Dutch.
Dutch holds onto that bottom rope. The experience of Dutch there coming into play.
It seems crazy that we're here tonight at Christmas in a Cage 2. Only a year ago, we made history here at Kingsway Hall. The first time a 15-foot steel cage had ever been seen here in Essex and in Harwich at Kingsway Hall for SOS Christmas in a Cage, and now Christmas in a Cage 2. What an amazing year. Blows me away.
And here's a guy that has had issues with the brand throughout 2022, Elliot Hunter.
Yeah, big clothesline there from Elliot Hunter.
And a cutter. Hyde's in trouble.
Hyde is in trouble.
Would capitalise here and throw Hyde out of the ring.
Looks to me like Elliot Hunter's going to try and do exactly that as he tries to sort of hip toss him over the ropes.
Hyde's leg not quite over the top rope there. Seems not have had the weight quite right.
Hyde's a real veteran. He's done a lot of rumbles. I know they do a lot of rumbles up at WAW as well, and you can see from the size of Keegan and people like that, some big guys up there. So Oscar Hyde, you know, I still think, even though he came into the Rumble as number 1, I still think he could be a favourite to win this, you know.
Keegan slams Oscar Hyde almost through the ring.
Tim Lee's not looking too good. Looks like they're all ganging up now.
All trying to eliminate Keegan.
Yeah, they are. And have they done it? No. Keegan's he's holding on. He is holding on.
Lenny's celebrating, but Keegan doesn't seem to be eliminated.
No, they're trying to... Oh. There we go. Landon Wolf!
Here we have someone that has made an impact in 2022, making his debut. This kid.
Yeah.
This kid represents everything SOS is about. If you're going to come and train at the School of Slam, then let this be an example of what you can achieve.
Yeah, since Landon Wolf debuted in 2022 at just the age of 14 years old, he's had some great matches. He really has shaken things up a little bit. I love his heart, I love his energy, and I love the fact he doesn't back down, even though he's always going to be the underdog at just 14 years old. But tonight, just imagine if Landon Wolf could win this Rumble and get himself a shot. Oh, wow.
Imagine how that would reshape 2023. Landon, straight after Oscar Hyde, took him down with a clothesline, now trying to eliminate him.
Yeah.
Definitely the smallest guy in the match, but possibly has the biggest heart.
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
Landon Wolf with a huge debut this year. He's had some big matches. Bleach almost eliminated there, but the brand are still at ringside. They've caught Bleach.
They've caught him and actually carried him. Now, I don't know what the referee's take on this is going to be, but Bleach would have just been eliminated if it wasn't for the fact that Jack Sampson and DT caught him. And you can see the referee, Alex Senni, there just having a chat with him and telling them to get away from ringside. Great to see a referee that takes control. Well done to Alex there.
Bleach with a lifeline there, saved from elimination.
Yeah, definitely. Look at Tim Lee and Landon Wolf allying up together. I like to see that. Oh no!
Tim turning on Landon, slamming him down.
Tim. I get that in a Rumble it is every man for himself, but he's not a man, he's a boy.
Again, holy cow!
He's 14 years old, and he's the same size of one of Tim Lee's legs.
I mean, I know Landon, he wants to achieve things in 2023, but has he bitten off more than he can chew being in this Rumble?
I always say that it's better to make sure that you walk out of a match uninjured and live to see another match. Oh, Landon Wolf reversing it there, chucking Tim Lee out. Yeah, Landon managed to hold on there.
And Elliot with a super kick. Tim Lee's gone.
Wow. Now, I did not see that coming. To be fair, Landon Wolf set that up brilliantly, but Elliot helping him out there, you know.
Elliot capitalised on the situation. Landon now eliminating Elliot Hunter.
Landon Wolf. This is exactly what we were talking about. Don't count the kid out, man.
Landon seeing an opportunity and seizing it there.
Well, you know, he's just eliminated Elliot Hunter, and he also did a pretty good job at getting Tim Lee out as well. Look at Oscar Hyde just standing on the back of Knuckles.
Oh, and a splash across Knuckles' spine.
I like that move. That's pretty cool. Look at Bleach.
Dutch then went to eliminate Bleach. I think Bleach had it scoured, but Dutch tripping there might have saved him.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Bleach thought he had Dutch. Oh, and a suplex to the outside there. Dutch is eliminated by Bleach.
That is, well, you know, it's just a crazy way to go, being suplexed out of the ring and onto the floor. Now Landon Wolf taking it a little bit to Bleach, but Oscar Hyde grabs him. Oh no.
Oscar Hyde slams Landon down, now trying to throw him out. Here he goes, Landon on the top rope, he's hung up.
Oh, no.
And he's gone.
Oscar dumping out Landon Wolf. This is not good for Knuckles, because as you can see, potentially here we could have a 2 against 1, because I'm pretty sure that Bleach and Oscar Hyde would rather work together and gang up on Knuckles.
It looks like you're right, Paul. Both men attacking Knuckles there in the corner.
Yeah, and you know why? Because neither of them want to be in the end of on the end of Knuckles' right hand.
Huge double suplex.
That would be lights out, I'm telling you.
That's something you can't take for granted in a match like that. Exactly. A right hand from Knuckles and Bleach is knocked out.
Knuckles picking up Oscar Hyde. Big slam as he crashes down onto the mat. And is this it?
Oscar
yes,
Hyde
it is
gone. We're down to 2. Bleach and Knuckles. Bleach must be wobbly on his feet after that right hand.
Yeah,
he's running at Knuckles. Knuckles pulls the ropes down. Bleach onto the apron.
No, Bleach is holding on. He is holding on. He is.
Knuckles thinks he's got it won, maybe. Bleach back in the ring.
Yeah. What?
Bleach knows all he needs to do is get Knuckles out, and he's now Knuckles holding on. Bleach thinks he's done it.
Do you know what? I thought he'd done it, but Knuckles managing to hold on there, not both of his feet touching the floor.
Bleach, a bit premature with the celebration there. He thinks the match is over. He thinks he's heading to 2023 with a title shot of his choosing.
And
he doesn't realise Knuckles is
Knuckles
waiting.
setting up for the right hand. Bang!
Oh, Knuckles with the right hand and another, and Bleach is eliminated.
Oh wow. 2 huge right hands there. Bleach, he's going to have lost some teeth, and he's out there on the floor.
Bleach won't know what day it is.
And our winner of the Christmas in the Cage Rumble, Knuckles.
Incredible. Christmas has come early for Knuckles. What a way to end his year.
Yeah.
And what a way to start 2023. A title match of his choosing.
Yeah, you're so right. At any point in 2023, Knuckles has only got to speak to the referee or speak to me, and we will sign and seal a match for him against any champion of his choosing. What a way to end 2022, and also to start this show.
Incredible.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, I am going to be joined here for this women's match at SOS Wrestling by none other than the challenger of tonight's main event, Sullivan King. He's sitting here with me now as we welcome Sweet Soraya down to ringside. So, Sully, women's match tonight. Sweet Soraya, Vanessa, what do you think?
This, mate, I'll be honest with you, this could go either way. Vanessa is an up-and-coming talent. I've had the pleasure of working with her on a few different shows, but at the same time, the vet that is Soraya.
Yeah, well, mate, you just mentioned you've had the pleasure of working with Vanessa on a few shows, but I can tell you now, I have worked against Soraya myself, either with her as a partner or against her. She's a machine. She's phenomenal, like, and strong and tough.
Oh, what's
I was in Australia, and now I'm in this shithole.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. SOS is a family show.
Can we believe that?
Well, this sweet Soraya, we should expect nothing else.
So this is how it's going to go. You stay out my way, and we'll be fine.
You've got no problem with me.
And I suggest you be very, very careful with your mouth. Else you'll be talking out your backside. Do you understand me? And you lot, don't think I haven't thought about you. You need to follow these very strict rules, so I'll come out this ring and I'll punch you straight in the mouth. I don't care what age you are. Mate, the last person that done that to me was my hand doing that from their arsehole, mate, so I'd shut up. These are the rules. You keep your kids under control. No clapping, no cheering, no getting out of your seats. No, hang on. See, I knew it. It's people from Harwich that are that stupid. I said, no clapping, no cheering. Keep your kids under control. I'll also reiterate that if you do not follow these rules, I will get out the ring, I will punch you in the mouth. I suggest you watch and learn in silence, because it's the only way that you pathetic lot might actually learn something. I'm worried about slapping kids, because it sounds like your mum and dad should have done that. Don't you dare put your hands on me. I'll slap you, kid. Sit your backside down and shut up.
While I've got you here though, this is just a bit of an opportunity. I didn't know when it would come up, but you mentioned, you know, a fight. Tonight, Sully, you've got a fight on your hands because tonight you're in the main event inside a 15-foot high steel cage and you're going up against the champion, Mike Check. How do you think this is going to go?
I think that Mike is finally going to get what's coming to him. He's been saying an awful lot. He's been talking a good game. And I won't take anything away from what the man used to be. And keeping there is what he used to be. He took some time away from the ring. He's come back and he's gone straight to the top by interesting means, shall we say.
But this is what I'm thinking. You know, you can't trust this guy. He is what he's been described as an evil genius. Like he is a ring technician, but he's also a bit of a mastermind. And you are going to allow yourself to be locked inside a 15-foot high steel cage. You know, how do you prepare for a match like that? Because you just don't know what this guy is going to have planned for you, Sullivan King. Will you see it coming?
As much as he may have some secret plan put in place, there's just me, there's just him, there's Cody the ref, and there's 4 walls of steel. No matter what he's planning, no matter what he may have pulled up his sleeve, he's just as much as a disadvantage. Because there's just the 3 of us in there.
Yeah, I can see that. He's locked away inside a 15-foot high steel cage. The door's going to be locked. The referee's the only person that can open that door. So
absolutely,
any help that he might get from some of his allies, perhaps that's not available to him. And of course, we don't really even know what allies he's got, because of course, up until now, that's been EAK. And of course, those guys, they're also going to be wrestling each other tonight inside that same cage, and one of them leaves SOS forever. The bell's just rung. We've got Soraya versus Vanessa, 2 fantastic female stars. Both of these people phenomenally good. We've had Vanessa here at Kingsway Hall wrestling for SOS many, many times over the last year or 2. She's really, really popular here. Soraya, she's obviously not gone out of her way to make herself popular, so let's see how this unfolds. I'm pretty sure the fans would like to see Vanessa walk away with the win.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Come on.
Vanessa's not stupid. She knows not to shake her hand, surely. The trouble is, in a situation like this, it's difficult because you don't want to disrespect your opponent. You know, you want to shake their hand, you want to try and get the match off to a good start, but stuff like that, it can end badly, you know.
Oh, come on.
Poke to the eyes. There we go.
Come on, ref. She's pulling her hair.
She really is. And this match is off to a rather vicious start. Soraya making sure that we all understand exactly what she's here for. She's not just here to wrestle, she's here to have fun, and she's getting out into the face of the crowd and telling them exactly what she thinks of them.
Dare I say it, this is probably, if you've spent any time on a plane, you know what it's like when you're in customs. This is X amount of hours of frustration with passengers and customs probably being thrown at poor Vanessa right now.
Yeah, I did wonder whether Julia might get here today after all that travelling, looking a little bit tired, looking a little bit jet lagged, and it might give Vanessa a bit of an opportunity, a bit of an opening. But no way. If anything, Julia's just as angry, more angry.
No. Come on, Vanessa.
Ouch. Oh. Now you see, when guys head near each other, you see them actually throw each other by the head, by the neck, but Soraya there really making sure she's getting that little bit of extra pressure by grabbing a handful of hair and just tearing it out of her skull as she throws it.
Pretty sure I saw a few fibres hit the mat there.
I would not want to be on the
referee.
I don't know what that wrestling move is called, but to me, that's a kick where you just don't want to get kicked, Sullivan King.
No one.
I've got to be honest, this match has only been underway a few minutes and already I'm feeling pretty sorry for Vanessa, but you know what, she's got a lot of heart, she's got a really, really big heart, and she will not take this laying down.
Well, as you said, when you sign up to have a match with Soraya, you know what you're letting yourself in for.
Yeah.
And as someone who has faced her several times beforehand, Vanessa knows what she's let herself in for. She knows that she's not going to play nice, she's going to play dirty. She's going to tweak and expose and use the rules to her advantage. What was that?
I'm not really sure.
What was that?
Soraya's got some sort of foreign object that she's got hidden inside her wrestling attire. So you mentioned having some kind of plan. We talked already about the fact that Mike Check could have some sort of plan. Sullivan King, look, 15-foot high steel cage tonight. SOS Championship, no love lost between you and Mike Check. This match has been building for months. Obviously, good luck to you, but we're seeing this match not go Vanessa's way tonight. I think Christmas in the Cage is going to be a night of surprises and upsets. I want to wish you the very best. I really, really do, but I just don't think you can count out Mike Check.
No, probably not. I'll be honest with you, Paul. Although the match with Czech itself has maybe been a few months in the making, this match, this whole evening tonight has been a year in the making, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Last year, I was meant to be the main event of Christmas in a Cage, and I was injured and I was unable to compete, and it humbled me. I won't lie.
Yeah.
But now, I am back. I am better than I've ever been. I'm stronger than I've ever been, and I'm ready for this. I know that he may have some things to throw at me, but I'm going to rely on myself. I'm going to rely on my brute strength. Oh, look at this amazing display here.
It really is. There must be 20-30 kids all around the ring. Just goes to show how much support Vanessa has got here at SOS Wrestling. But
what was she using something?
Yeah, she was. I can't quite see what it is, and I don't think referee Alex can see what it is either, but he's taking control.
She's got it now, mate.
Yeah, Vanessa's complaining. She's holding her face. Soraya has actually been, I don't know, hitting her or jabbing something into her eye or her head.
Was it a pencil or something?
Yeah, Vanessa there, reversal. Soraya into the turnbuckle as Vanessa comes in with a great big flying uppercut.
And another.
Great stuff. Headmare. And a kick to the back of Soraya's head.
A little bit of revenge there.
Yeah, it certainly was. It's going to take more than that to put Soraya down, though. I think the referee's a bit confused. I don't think he quite understands what's going on because, of course, he can't actually see what's happening.
By the time she's used whatever it is, he's too busy distracted. Oh, she's biting. Look at that veteran move there.
Yeah, she's biting her. She's biting her. I've got to say, Sullivan, look, all the fans around the ring shouting and screaming and cheering for Vanessa. I kind of love it. It's Christmas in the Cage too. We're making history here tonight at Kingsway Hall. Over 300 people, capacity crowd, packing to the rafters. The balcony's full, the downstairs full. You can see people stood in the back in the bar. We truly have set a record here tonight at Kingsway Hall, and I think that energy in the room is going to make a difference to some of our wrestlers tonight as they feed off the crowd. Can Vanessa turn this around? Can Vanessa beat Soraya here at Christmas in the Cage too?
Of course she can, absolutely. The crowd get behind her, she can get the momentum, she can get the job done. And if anything, the more the crowd get behind her, the more it's going to annoy Soraya, and she's not going to like it.
I think it is, you know. Soraya is the sort of person that it will slowly get under her skin until eventually she snaps, and it could be what Vanessa needs, just to distract her. Because right now, she's pulling her up in a sort of a surfboard manoeuvre.
Oh, curb stomp.
Yeah. Oof. Julia's brutal, you know. She really is brutal. Like, you know, Julia, Sweet Soraya. You know, she's an absolute wrestling machine. She wrestles men. She wrestles anyone you put in front of her.
To me, I wouldn't want to be wrestling with her. I won't lie.
Vanessa hits a clothesline. Only two.
She's back up on her feet though.
You've got to stay on her, Vanessa. Come on, do not give her a single window of opportunity. Keep hitting her, keep coming at her. More shots.
Firing up. Keep going, Nessa, come on.
Soraya's just shoving her off. You see, the trouble with stuff like this is when you're hitting her, you don't know whether you're mounting some good offense or whether you're just making her angry.
I'll have no fury, mate.
Yeah, you know it. Really tight head scissors there.
Oh, an extra torque there on the leg and the knee.
That is a savage submission move. Look at that. Look at the tension as she pulls back on that foot. She is stretching Vanessa in a way that your body just doesn't bend.
And dare I say it, with this manoeuvre, the more she tries to reach with her arm to get to the rope, the more it's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's like a bow and arrow. She's pulling back on her and it's just nasty.
Look at that. See, this is the difference, I suppose, between the young Vanessa and the veteran here. When Vanessa got the advantage, she gave her space, she gave her room. Whereas Soraya is not giving her any room at all.
That was quite clever there, though. If you saw what happened, as Sweet Soraya tried to put Vanessa into the camel clutch, which would have disabled both of her arms, Vanessa was smart enough just at that split second to realise what was going on and to get that right arm free. And that's what enabled her to rope escape. And that probably would have been the end of the match.
Oh, absolutely. She does look like she's hanging on by a thread, bless her.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
I cannot see what that is, Sullivan King, but there is definitely something. Soraya is tucking it up into the right leg of her shorts. Look, you can see she's going for it again.
Is it a pencil?
Yeah.
Is it a pencil? It's something. It looks like pencil.
Whatever it is, she shouldn't have it.
No, it's a foreign object of some sort and it shouldn't be used.
Yeah, exactly right. She shouldn't be doing it, and she is. She's doing everything she can to gain the upper hand. I don't think she needs to cheat.
No.
But she is, because she wants to. That's the sort of person Sweet Soraya is.
Just to hurt, just to get pain, just to inflict a little bit more. And dare I say it, this evening, I'm going to be doing the same thing, mate.
Yeah?
Well, the great thing about the cage match is that there are no rules apart from the pinfall, submission, or escaping.
DDT there! Oh! Yeah, you're right. I get it. There's no rules inside the cage. You can probably, push the boundaries, so to speak.
And I'm gonna. Czech's been goading me ever since I had my return to SOS. He was the reason why I didn't get the win on Tate Mayfair's. WWE NXT superstar there, and I could have got the win on my first match back, and they didn't. Why? Because I got a Czech interfering in my match.
Vanessa's going for a backside here. Maybe she can get the win.
Oh,
only a couple there.
Didn't look like there was much there to kick out of.
Yeah, if you're gonna pin Soraya's shoulders to the floor,
she's got that thing again in her hand.
Come on, referee.
Come on.
I want the referee to catch her. If the referee could catch her doing this, then maybe we could see a disqualification. The win goes to Vanessa. Oh! What is that? Oh!
Fair.
Oh, no. Really?
What was it?
There's just no justice. We have sat here commentating on this match, watching Soraya cheat all the way through it. The 300 screaming fans here in Kingsway Hall the same. And then the match ends like that.
We were talking about the fans getting under Soraya's skin. It looked like Soraya got under Vanessa's skin.
I am devastated to see Vanessa lose the match by disqualification. There's no justice in the world there, Sullivan King. Well, listen, I hope you get some justice tonight when you step in foot that 15-foot high steel cage.
Thank you.
You have got, a huge challenge ahead of you, but I know you've been putting in the reps, and I know that this match means everything to you. So
it means everything to me. The opportunity, everything you've given me here since I've been back. It's been honestly, it's a dream come true, and I want to do the SOS fan base proud. I want to do myself proud. I want to do you proud, Paul.
Well,
for your faith that you've put in me.
Sullivan King, tonight is Christmas in a Cage. Christmas in a Cage 2. Tonight could be your night. It's clearly a night full of surprises, and let's see what your match has got in store. I wish you all the very best. So, look, I had a great time commentating then with Sullivan King, but I'm going to introduce my new guest now. He's in the other half of the main event. It's a man that needs very little introduction because he holds over his shoulder the SOS Championship. Welcome, Mark Check.
Thanks for having me. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to this match between the bad boy, Joey Naylor, a good friend of mine, and Ewan Rowe.
Yeah, this match has been an interesting match because it's a first. We've never ever had a pillow fight here at SOS, and of course this match chosen by the man you just mentioned, Ewan Rowe, after Joey Naylor gave him what was a pretty vicious beating.
That was glorious.
Well, pretty vicious beating, and Ewan Rowe challenged him, said I want to fight you. Joey Naylor said I'll fight you, you can fight me any way you want, and Ewan Rowe says it's a pillow fight.
Surely he's got to have something up his sleeve there.
Well,
surely you wouldn't walk into a match with Joey Naylor. I mean, this guy, he's done it all. I mean, this is a first for Joey Naylor, a man, like I said, he's done a lot in this business. It's one of like the hardcore guys.
Oh, he certainly is, and it isn't, of course, just Joey Naylor. It's the entire brand. You've got Joey Naylor, you've got Bleach, you've got DT, you've got Jack Sampson, and then on the other side of the ring, without trying to be too horrible, you've got the very, 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 very new and very, very small Ewan Rowe.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to see how Ewan Rowe's got any chance in this, to be honest. I mean, the bad boy brand are a force to be reckoned with here in SOS.
Ewan Rowe has spent his whole life, I think, feeling like a little bit of an underdog. And, I spoke to Ewan a while ago and he said, look, Paul, I know you're a little bit worried about me going into this match, taking on Joey Naylor and the rest of the brand, but you've got to stand up to bullies, and he said this is what he's going to do tonight. And we're about to see the underdog Ewan Rowe making his way out to the ring.
Ewan Rowe, you want to say he's standing up to bullies. I mean, he's not very smart. I mean, isn't that what Sullivan King said a few months ago about standing up to bullies? And look what happened to him.
Yeah,
he ripped the SOS Championship straight off his shoulder.
Yeah, you did. And to be fair, you've held on to it, you've defended it, and tonight you're set to defend it one more time, but this time inside a 15-foot steel cage, Mike, and you're going up against Sullivan King. You're locked inside. You got no EAK to back you up. I mean, you got any secret weapons?
Why would I? let that slip at this early stage of the evening, Paul Tyrrell. You know me better than that.
Yeah, I do. I know you very, very well. I've known you since you first came here to SOS Wrestling, and that's nearly 7 years ago.
That's right. I've always got something up my sleeve.
Ewan Rowe has don't know about if he's got anything up his sleeve. He's certainly holding on to that pillow for dear life.
Here we go then.
Right, this is it.
Sounded.
First ever pillow fight at SOS Wrestling. Ewan's got the blue pillow, Joey's got the red pillow, and this match is about to get underway. The bell has rung.
Oh my god.
Mic check. I had absolutely no idea that a pillow contained that many feathers. It literally looks like there has been a snow blizzard.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I came for, Paul Tyrrell. Look at this. Another beautiful beatdown by Joey Naylor.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm not really surprised, to be perfectly honest. Joey Naylor is about 4 times as big as Ewan Rowe. I'd imagine that Joey Naylor had breakfast this morning bigger than Ewan Rowe. And, I'm afraid I'm a little bit distracted because the entire SOS ring is actually covered in feathers.
It's becoming a health hazard. So I'm going to slip over there, snap my ankle.
Well, massive penalty kick there, straight to the spine of Ewan Rowe.
Yeah, that'll do things to you didn't know it will, man. That'll take you out of the game.
So Ewan Rowe's obviously thought, I'm going to have a pillow fight with Joey Naylor. He's probably had a few pillow fights with his brothers and sisters over the years, but that's not the same as doing it inside the SOS ring. And Joey Naylor, he's not using a pillow, he's using his feet.
He doesn't need to. Throw all of that out the window. Joey Naylor accepted this match under the understanding that he's going to get his hands on Ewan Rowe and get to throw him about.
That's exactly what he is doing.
Oh, there we go.
Feathers flying around. Look, Ewan Rowe. I'm gonna take nothing away from the guy. I think he's got the heart of a lion. He showed a lot of courage coming in here today to face Joey Naylor, but you know he attacked him with a pillow right from the bell ringing, and all he's got to show for it now is a ring actually 6 inches deep in feathers, and he's getting thrown around like a rag doll.
That's good. Whoa! That could be all. I can't see Ewan Rowe really coming back from this.
Snap.
It's been all Joey Naylor since the bell.
I can't help but worry a little bit about what Ewan was thinking.
Oh look, he's mocking him with them feathers. You say you want to get in a pillow fight with the bad boy. This is what you're in for, Ewan.
So look, Ewan didn't want to get himself into this pillow fight, but he has. A few months ago, we wouldn't necessarily have said that you were planning on getting yourself into a cage match, but you have, and that match is tonight. So, mic check. Be honest with me. Let's cut to the chase. When it's all said and done, inside that 15-foot steel cage with Sullivan King, are you going to walk out with the belt tonight?
Of course I am. I said when I joined you on comms, Paul Tyrrell, you know me better than everyone. If you don't think that I've got something up my sleeve ready for tonight, then you are severely mistaken me.
Well, I'm sure you have.
I've said from day one, I'll do anything to retain the SOS Championship. I'm not here to fight for pride or any of that nonsense. I'm here for championships and money, baby.
Yeah, well, tonight is a night of champions. Of course, we later on tonight we've got Richie taking on PJ for the British Royals title. See if we can get that back to SOS. I love Richie, and I'm actually going to go down and be in his corner for that match. We've got the SOS tag team titles on the line tonight in the steel cage as well. And of course your guy Lewis Williams putting his career on the line against his old tag team partner Ryan Boyne. One of those guys tonight is going to walk out the victor, and the other guy leaves SOS forever. What about that match? Because these are two guys you've been very close to.
You know, I love them both dearly, but after what Ryan did to me and Lewis at the last show, turning his back,
Ewan's just got another pillow.
What? Where's this one come from?
Now that was
people don't go down like that from pillows.
That was a bit of a thud.
What? 3? No.
And Ewan Rowe, I never thought I'd hear myself saying this, but Ewan Rowe has just beaten Joey Naylor, and he took him out with a pillow.
What? What is in that pillow? That sounds like something straight out of Mike Chick's playbook.
I've got to say, Mike Chick, you called it, because look, Ewan Rowe, what's he got? Oh, that is a baseball bat in the pillow. He has got a baseball bat inside the pillow. No wonder Joey Naylor went down like he'd been dropped by a cannon.
Fair play. Well done, Ewan Rowe.
So look, that is it. The underdog Ewan Rowe chalking up a big win against Joey Naylor there. I think we're going to have to pause the show.
Next up, we have the British title on the line. The champion PJ Knight defending against the former champion in Richie. And I'm joined here on commentary by none other than a former British champion, Lewis Williams.
Look, Cobra, I'm already gutted enough to have to be this close to you, but could you at least introduce me properly?
Sorry,
yes,
would you like to introduce yourself, Lewis?
As much as former British champion, the best ever, first ever British heavyweight champion, one half of the EAK, formerly, the best professional wrestler within SOS, and in a cage match later on. I'm a hell of a man, Cobra, and I'd just like you to remember that.
Fair enough, Williams, fair enough. That's right, you do have a big match later, going up against Ryan Boyne.
Oh, that name makes me sick.
A match that we're all looking forward to, but we'll more to that later. Right now, entering the ring, we have, as I say, the British champion, PJ Knight, coming down from WAW. PJ Knight's held this belt for some time now.
Speaking of hell of a man, PJ Knight came in, first night in, took that belt from Richie that he didn't deserve in the first place, and has held it for how long now? This long. To get to Christmas in the Cage as British champion is no small achievement. It's one that I didn't even manage to do. But here we are, PJ Knight, taking on, another name that makes me sick, Richie.
That's right, we have 3-minute rounds lined up. First to score 2 falls will retain or win the title. Everything up for grabs here tonight at Christmas in a Cage 2. The SOS fan base don't seem to be major fans of PJ Knight here.
I can understand your confusion. All the Knights are phenomenal. This is PJ Knight. PJ Knight. I'll give you one more chance.
His name is on the screen. I can see it crystal clear.
And here, the former British champion, Richie.
The student of the game, a fan favourite here in SOS.
Man that I myself have a ton of history with. Some good, some really quite bad, as far as I'm concerned. But I'll ask you straight out, Cobra, who's winning this?
It's tough to call. I mean, we can't underestimate the skill, the talent, the experience of PJ Knight, but Richie's a student of the game. I always say, if you know a hold, if you know a lock, Richie knows a reversal from it. Richie knows a counter.
Richie's an encyclopedia when it comes to technical wrestling. He is the student of the game, but he's nearly learned every single bit of it. And something of an advantage that can't go amiss is look who's coming out as his second. Our own coach, Paul Tyrrell.
Absolutely. You wonder if that will be a factor. Paul Tyrrell in Richie's corner. Paul,
but there is no
proud.
one in PJ's corner. This is the tough bit, because the only thing, if there is any gaps in Richie's knowledge, who's going to fill them in? Paul Tyrrell.
Absolutely. Paul very proud of Richie's progress since entering the School of Slam. Under Paul's guidance, under Paul's tuition. But last time these guys met, let's be honest, last time these guys met, the result was in PJ's favour.
PJ got the best of him in what I remember being an outstanding match. I'm hoping for more of the same, with the same outcome, in all honesty. This is already intense. They're getting in each other's faces straight away. And listen to the crowd. Listen to how they react to him. A bunch of morons.
Richie's certainly a fan favourite here in Kingsway Hall.
Still don't understand why.
Will this be a factor in the match? Will PJ let the crowd get in his head?
I'd like to think someone with PJ's years in this, that he's not bothered by crowds anymore. I feel like that's the reason he is getting in Richie's face, because he can understand how hyped Richie's getting, and he just wants to make him angry. Use his energy against him.
As you say, no love lost between these guys. Cody having to get in between them before the match has even begun. And there's the prize. The British title.
What sort of man comes out in his own t-shirt, by the way? A loser. That's who. No wonder Richie hasn't got the British title. He wants to walk out in his own t-shirt.
And we're underway. The bell rings for the first round, and both men wasting no time throwing a barrage of strikes at each other. Richie with the forearms to PJ Knight.
Hammering at each other. Oh, straight for the eyes from PJ Knight. That'll settle you down.
PJ sends Richie across the ring, goes for a clothesline. Richie ducks the back elbow. Richie in now with a line of his own.
Huge clothesline and another one. Listen to the skin on skin. Oh. Goes low, right in the corner. I'd like to see Cody get a little bit involved here. Come on, Cody.
Richie sends PJ across the ring. Richie in now.
Oh, another big
huge forearm there. PJ in a world of trouble early on in this match.
And a huge jumping back elbow.
Richie now going for the finish.
Shouting something.
Sliced bread
oh my God, he hit it early. Wow.
And the first round goes to Richie. Holy smokes. What was that, 30 seconds?
Okay, I have to give him some level of credit. He's come out with some level of game plan of trying to get this done early. And he's got the first fall from the sliced bread early. That puts PJ immediately on the back foot.
I don't care who you are, that is going to get in your head. PJ now knows that he's one fall down. 30 seconds into this match and Richie takes the first. Holy cow!
And if you're Richie, you're going straight at him again. He's going to be in a weird place. He's just been beaten once. He needs to try and get him again.
And you're right, Richie's straight back on top of PJ Knight there.
And look, he's going for it again. Oh,
knee to the jaw. He's going for sliced bread again.
Can it work a second time? No! Oh my God! PJ Knight throws him onto the crowd out the ring.
There is no give on that floor. Richie dumped to the ground.
Look, floors don't move and gravity always wins.
Richie went for the second sliced bread and PJ Knight had it scouted. And now he's looking to slow down the pace of the match. I don't call this British rules, but PJ's taken a breather. He sent Richie into that steel post.
Richie has been down for a hell of a time. I don't know how many people know how hard steel is, but when you get your skull cracked off it, it doesn't half hurt, especially when it's done twice. Oh.
If there's a way to even the play, then PJ is doing it right now. Using those steel ring posts to his advantage and just launching Richie head first into him.
We can say what we want about British rules, but he's on top. He could win because of this, and ultimately that's what this entire thing is about, is winning.
And Richie sent into the steel steps there.
Those steel steps are a great help. They do provide and present phenomenal danger when they're used in the mind of someone like PJ.
Cody now struggling to get any order in the match. I mean, Richie's in a world of trouble on the outside of the ring.
Richie might not get back in.
The crowd still firmly behind him. PJ now sending him in the hard way. Methodical, just taking his time. Richie on his feet. He's still got some fight in him.
Oh, there we go. Hangman. Oh God, what is PJ going for
And
here?
PJ with a neck breaker over the top rope.
Yeah, that'll rot your brain in 7 different ways. If Richie can remember his own name right now, it's quite impressive.
Richie in a world of trouble now in the centre of the ring, favouring the back of his neck.
If I'm Richie at this point, I think I'm just going to go, nah. Oh, no, I I don't want to do this anymore, PJ. You keep that. I'll try again another day. 1-0 up or otherwise.
PJ mocking Richie,
him.
just mocking him to the SOS fan base.
They are not happy with PJ.
And the second round ends, but PJ still, and another neck breaker.
But this is what we talk about when it comes to experience. That's one public warning to do that level of damage.
After the bell, you see PJ now gets a 30-second breather, gets to compose himself, have a drink, have a break.
And Richie has to deal with all that pain in his neck and head. So another neck breaker.
Paul Tyrrell in the ring looks concerned. He's giving Richie his water. He's holding the towel.
Oh, he's just fanning him down. Okay. I don't think Paul would let Richie quit as much as he probably should.
Richie looking a little worse for wear now. Cody, the official, checking on him
PJ
before we begin the third round. And the bell's ringing.
PJ for a man who's 1-0 down.
PJ with
so alarmingly calm.
Huge drop kick to the corner there. Targeting that neck again of Richie.
In the third round. Look how calm PJ. PJ doesn't even look like he's breathing hard. Ooh, right to the small of the back there. What's PJ got on?
And a forearm to the back. Just
I love this.
Pummeling Richie's neck. Just targeting that neck. I mean,
this is something that was not mentioned. As much as 2 falls, 2 submissions, the last way to win is a knockout. And that could be what PJ's going for here. Repeated strikes to the back of the head. I think he wants to knock Richie out.
He lifts Richie up and drops him neck first.
Another.
And it gets to the point where you start to question concussions. Richie being targeted on the back of his head, his neck, and there's a cover. Richie's shoulder's knocked down.
What is it?
Richie actually holding his neck there seemed to prevent his shoulder from being down, working in his favour, but...
This is the question for Richie. Is it worth it? We know how much this British title means to Richie. He had to work hard to get that, to take it from me. How much does it mean to take this level of a beating? Richie pulling on PJ's head. That is not on, but no warning.
High risk manoeuvre.
Huge
crossbody. There's the cover. And PJ kicks out 2.5.
Another hit to the head. It's clear PJ's game plan here. We talked about how Richie came in quick and hot trying to win. PJ now is showing his side. He wants to knock Richie out.
I mean, this doesn't work in Richie's favour, you know. The British rules, the British division here at SOS is all about hold for hold, you know, British wrestling, submissions, reversals, you know, technical ability. And that's what Richie came in with at the start of the match. I mean, he was throwing fists, but we know Richie specialises in that technique, that division. But PJ now, I mean, what is this? He's working that neck. He's targeting Richie's neck, and he's just trying to immobilise him so that he can't continue with the match. Cody there asking Richie, do you want to give up? Richie's saying no, but PJ using his experience there and just using every body part to target Richie's head and neck.
There's a lot to be said for the technical ability of PJ, but there is nothing technical about an elbow to the head.
Richie still seems to have some fight in him, but PJ again with a drop kick there to the... And that's the end of the round.
I shouldn't
Cody straight inlet stopping PJ from laying in any more offense. Now the bell is rung.
I should not take the level of joy that I am in seeing Richie getting beaten this much. I still haven't forgiven him for what he did to me. Nor will I ever. So you know what? I hope PJ knocks him out. I really, really do.
The factor of Paul Tyrrell there again in the corner. Giving Richie some water. I mean, obviously giving him some words of guidance and some motivation, and the crowd chanting PJ sucks as we begin the next round. PJ straight in again with those right arms. Richie's trying to fight back, but a big uppercut by Richie there. And another.
He's coming back hard.
Whatever Paul Tyrrell said to him in the corner seems to have worked.
Whoa, massive line.
Richie catches PJ's arm.
Northern Lights suplex. Incredible technique.
Oh, PJ manages to kick out. Richie digging deep there.
Richie looks like he might be able to pull it out, but that is... If you can't get the pin off something like that, what else do you have? He's already used the sliced bread.
He must be questioning. That's it. He
happened?
must be questioning the sliced bread after PJ had it scouted the second time. PJ will reversal into the corner.
Oh, through the
Richie
legs.
goes under. Body scissors.
Wheelbarrow. He's got the pin there.
And another
very
2
close,
count.
Joe.
But PJ up first and a boot to the face.
Whoa.
There's no counter for that. And now PJ using his body weight to push down Richie's throat, using those ropes to his advantage. The crowd adamant that PJ sucks, but right now PJ looks like he is dominating this match.
Richie needs all the help he can get. I don't know if Tyrrell or all this crowd is going to be enough. But he's still fighting. Oh!
PJ Knight slapping Richie into New Year.
Oh, that's one back. Oh my!
The slaps
word.
echoing around Kingsway Hall.
What's PJ going for here?
PJ setting up
Oh,
for
double
something.
leg. Oh, PJ. Richie just starts laying in the strikes. I got so confused there. They're just hammering at each other now. As someone that considers himself a hell of a British wrestler, even I have to question what they're doing here. This is, like you said, it's meant to be hold for hold, technical submissions, and they are just battering each other.
And you got to ask yourself at this point, I mean, Richie there looked a little confused. He grabbed the legs and he went for some strikes. He might not be quite with it. All of these blows to the face, to the back of the head, you got to question whether Richie's judgment is on point. He manages to roll through though, gets a pin, 1, 2. PJ kicks out.
Richie came in wanting to have a British
and
rules,
another blow.
a British rules match. He came in with that idea in mind. And PJ has turned this into a fight.
No.
Oh my God, a pile driver.
Richie bounces off his head.
There is no way
This is
he
it.
is not done. There you go.
And a fall to PJ Knight.
I'd say I'd hate to say it, but I'd be lying to you, Cobra Ray. This
And PJ
is
now with the
now-
right hand.
This is now just academic. Start the next round, get the next pin on. There is no way Richie can even get up from that.
I don't think Richie's getting up. This might be it. Paul might have to throw in the towel.
Paul, do him a favour, put the towel in, don't let him try again. All the damage to the head and neck, and then a pile driver from PJ Knight. If he can go another round, he should consider that a victory alone.
Richie's trying to get up. I mean, Cody, the official, asking Richie, do you want to continue? And
The majority of men, after a single pile driver, would not be able to move for an incredibly long time.
He's on
Richie
his feet.
is standing and telling Tyrrell no.
Oh! And the round has begun. PJ in a big stop. Vulcan arrow. This could be it. Oh, somehow Richie managing to kick out.
I hate saying this, but where is Richie getting this from?
This is how much this title means to the men in this division. The British title represents a pinnacle of skill in SOS, and Richie knows that. Richie longs to get that belt back around his waist, and he is digging deep, finding everything inside of him.
Richie wants to prove that he is the best British champion. It's not something I'll ever admit to, but other people can choose to believe whatever they want. After a performance like this, he's got an argument whether he wins or loses.
PJ Knight now just trying to just choke the life out of Richie. It looks like Cody's checking whether Richie's still
He's
with
gone.
us.
Damage to that much damage to the
He's
head and
out.
neck. He's not getting up.
Oh, wait.
Oh my God, okay.
Richie
He's
still
fighting
has
back.
some fight.
You can see how much PJ is panicking just from his body language alone. He thought Richie was done. What's he going for here?
Oh my God!
Game over. Count it. 1, 2, 3. See you later.
3. Oh my!
How is he kicking out?
2.9, and Richie somehow gets a shoulder up.
Pile driver, crossroads, falcon arrow. How much more? And back to the elbows.
You see, this
Back
is why
to the
Richie
elbows.
is a fan favourite, one of the most loved superstars in SOS.
I want
That's
to-
why people say he's their favourite wrestler, because Richie has more heart.
I want Cody to stop this. This is brutal.
Cody, they're giving PJ a second warning.
PJ understands. If this gets thrown out, he keeps that belt.
That may well be a factor. PJ may care more about retaining the title than proving he's the better wrestler.
He doesn't need to beat Richie. Richie needs to
fighting
beat
to his
him.
feet again.
Oh, massive jawbreaker. Big one to the gut. What is... He can't be going for it again.
He's going for the sliced bread again.
He wants it one more time.
He's up
This
and
is how he
over.
wants to win. Oh, and PJ throws him to the floor.
That might be all Richie had left in his tank.
That would have been the last thing.
PJ going for the cover. Not quite enough. And that's the end of that round. Once again, a round ends with PJ on top and Richie in a world of pain.
This round, we only do 6 3-minute rounds here. This is about to be round 6. One of them has to win this.
You saw
In the
PJ there
final
want
round.
to go for a little right hand. He wanted to go for a shot after the bell, but
maybe he's
stopped himself. He's on his 3rd warning. If he breaks another rule, then it's
maybe
over.
he's starting to gain some begrudging respect for Richie.
I mean,
and
how can you
didn't
not
want
at
to
this
hit him.
point? At this point,
What we haven't talked about is baby PJ's at the point.
Richie just threw the towel out of the ring. PJ offering Richie a rematch, telling him to walk away. I mean, we're near Christmas. Is that a bad idea, Richie? You know, you don't want to...
But is this fear from PJ? Maybe PJ knows he can't beat him.
The bell's rung. The last round's underway. PJ tried to warn him. This is just punishment at this point.
Oh, straight to the back of the head.
A chop there to the back of the head. Richie just brought to his knees.
This is almost cruel.
And a goal! Taken off Richie's jaw.
He's staring at Paul.
I mean, if PJ does this now, is this on Paul's shoulders?
If Richie manages to survive this, it's a victory. If he wins it...
Cody, like, almost begging Richie, do you want to give up? Richie's still saying no. Oh, not a kick to the back.
Oh, and elbow to the back of the head.
It's over. Someone
Richie,
ring the bell.
just
1,
stop.
2.
And again.
How in the hell has Richie found it within him to lift his shoulders off the mat?
How he's managing to get out of any of this, find the energy to kick out. How he still knows where he is.
I thought the factor of Paul being ringside may have been beneficial to Richie, but at this point, you got to wonder, is Richie just trying to prove a point to Paul? PJ offered Paul, do you want to call the match? Do you want to throw in the towel? And Richie says no. He wants for so much to prove to Paul that he is the British champion SOS deserves, that he's putting his damn life on the line. Paul has the towel in his hand. We can't have another... If PJ pole drivers Richie again. Wait. The towel was in.
God.
PJ's thrown the towel out. You've had
He
your
just wants to
chance.
hurt him.
Pole driver.
That's game.
No. This is sick.
Paul had his chance to do the right thing and he didn't take it.
It's over. Oh my God! What in the hell? PJ can't believe it. Richie's up and a bell.
Sliding wizard straight
This is
to the head
disgusting.
again.
And still, what? I don't believe
PJ must be
what
out
I'm
of
seeing.
ideas now.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
You can
Richie,
see in PJ's eyes, he doesn't know what to do. He's terrified of Richie now. Oh.
PJ has thrown everything in his arsenal. He has nothing left to give. Richie, his body looks like a corpse on the canvas. Yet still his shoulders lift up. This is just instinct at this point. Muscle memory. Hearing that 3 count and lifting your shoulder before the 3rd hand from the ref hits the mat.
I don't want to say it, but PJ, you can't beat him. You can blame Paul for everything that's happening to Richie, but PJ, you cannot beat him.
What has PJ got to do at this point to put Richie away?
It's one of those days.
Paul tried to throw in the towel. PJ threw it out. Now Paul is saying no. Richie's up. on PJ's shoulders. He's rolling through a victory roll. 1, 2. Oh my God! Richie's done it! Richie's done it! And PJ can't believe it! We have a new British champion! And his name is Richie!
Is that the separator for Richie? First ever 2-time British champion. And a win like that against a man like that in a match like that is nothing to sniff at. That has to be one of the proudest things Richie will ever experience in his career. Maybe even his life, Cobra.
I don't believe what I've just seen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If anyone ever questions the heart, the spirit, the skill, the determination of this man, I'll be damned, Richie. I mean, PJ, Richie doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what's going on.
PJ can't take it. PJ can't hack that. He's lost that.
But 2022 is ending with a new British champion. Begrudgingly, PJ does the right thing and gives Richie the belt. He won it from PJ. He earned that belt. And I hate him for it.
Richie, today you taught me a valuable lesson, and that is never shut up.
PJ is pissed.
If you have enough teeth, you can probably smell what you just said. There you go. Shut up.
PJ making his feelings known about the lovely fans in Harwich.
And that's let the judge a book by its cover. And you got guts and courage more than any of these idiots in this room. But tonight, and tonight only, I will shake your hand. Shut up!
PJ's right, and Richie has buckets.
This is the right way to end it with a handshake. That's what you want to see in the British Rules division.
Oh!
And that's what I want to see on replay for the rest of my life.
PJ Knight making his feelings known.
Not
I
shy.
am confident this is not the last time we will see PJ Knight in Kingsway Hall. Richie might not be feeling it right now, but let's be honest, everyone in Kingsway right now is happy to see our new British champion, and his name is the student of the game, Richie.
Just a note to the editor. Can I get Richie getting hit in the plums on a GIF? Please and thank you, just for me. You will get generously tipped, because that might be my favourite part of this entire match. Thank you, and good night.
So, ladies and gentlemen, following on from that match, I'm back here. We've just had our interval. The cage is up, and I'm joined for this next match by the one and only Mickey B, one half of the tag team champions, who of course has got a match coming up in just a few minutes. But Mickey B, the reason I've asked you to join me here for this match is because this match is huge. This match, of course, Lewis Williams versus Ryan Boyne, and the loser leaves SOS forever. I'll make no secret, you know, these two guys at once, they were the toughest tag team here in SOS, EAK. But the reason I wanted you to help me here is because one of these guys is, of course, your brother. That is Ryan Boyne.
It is indeed. It's a pleasure to be here with you, Paul. Obviously, my thoughts are on this upcoming tag match I've got, but I can't not watch this and witness what's about to happen. Me and my brother have been wrestling for years, even before SOS began. We body slam each other now and then.
Yeah,
as brothers do.
I bet, yeah.
We used to get in a lot of trouble for that, and then we got the opportunity to do it here together, which has been absolutely wonderful. So thank you for that, Paul. But I'm really hoping that my brother pulls through here.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'll be tough to see him leave.
Well, look, talking of pulling through, we can see Lewis Williams standing there on the steps next to the cage. 15-foot high, solid steel structure. Second time that this cage has been here to Kingsway Hall. Christmas in a Cage 2. And there we go, Lewis Williams stepping through the door and through the ropes and into the ring. Now, Lewis Williams, he was one half of EAK with your brother Ryan Boyne, and they were a phenomenal tag team.
They were. Me and Wolves beat them to the championships back in April, and both of them, they were so solid as a team. And
yeah, of course, that was when you guys won the tag team tournament.
It was.
So look, it's going to be really, really tough because these guys, they know each other inside and out. They were an amazing tag team. It hasn't ended well. They've and they have sort of fallen out, which has led us to this match. But we talk a lot at SOS Wrestling about championship matches and about titles being on the line. But tonight here, we've got an entire life's career on the line because one of these guys is leaving SOS forever. One of these guys, the guy that loses this match, is gonna have to walk out of the door of Kingsway Hall, never to return. This is a loser leaves through the door match. So to win this match, you've got to first put your opponent through a door, and then secondly, walk out the door of the cage. So the loser leaves through the door. The loser gets put through a door, and then to win, you've got to get out through the door. I mean, this is a first-time match for SOS.
I don't think I've ever heard of this in the history of wrestling, ever.
Well, we innovate here at SOS. We make matches up. We try and make sure that the shows are interesting. We try and make sure that our fans get value for money and they want to keep coming back month after month to see what we're going to do next. Tonight, we have got this. We've got a through-the-door match. You've got to put your opponent through a door. You've got to walk out through the door. And when you're inside a 15-foot high steel cage, and Mickey B, you've been inside one before, it's quite an intimidating structure, isn't it?
Intimidating. Not only the structure, but obviously the concept of this match and the consequences of not only winning this match, that is going to put your friend, ex-friend, out of a job. I think this whole situation is really, really daunting for both these guys. I think the adrenaline is definitely pumping in them games for these two.
The bell's just rung and the match is underway. One of the things I just want to point out as well, another thing that is quite intimidating, of course, as you walk into that 15-foot high steel cage, is that there are 3 doors sat at the side of the ring, and you're looking at those doors and you're thinking, that door is the door that hopefully I'm going to put my opponent through, but if things don't go my way, then I'm going to get crashing down through one of those doors. Look at that, Ryan Boyne straight away.
It's not a match for a fight.
Do you know what? A few months ago, I never would have seen this coming. I never would have thought that these two guys were going to fall out. I thought EAK had it all, and they were just taking names of the teams that they were beating. But now,
as a wrestling fan, watching this match is just absolutely fantastic. But
do you see that? Lewis Williams.
They know each other so well. It's going to be happening the whole time. Reversal after reversal, right into the cage there.
You can hear the cage.
Yeah. Like I was going to say, as a wrestling fan, the concept of this match is just absolutely brilliant. But as Ryan Boyne's brother, it's very hard to watch.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I don't want to see him leave. Obviously, he's his brother, I love him. But even though he was a bit of a, numpty a few months ago.
A bit of a scoundrel. But look, one of the things I would say as well, and it really does hit home, seeing as this is the first of the steel cage matches at SOS Christmas in a Cage 2. Fans, people try and be quite clever these days, and and they'll often, you hear people say, "Oh yeah, you wrestlers, you know how to fall. Oh, that ring must be really, really padded." But look, this is a solid steel cage. There's no padding.
There's no padding. I remember last year when I had my 5-man SOS Championship match.
Oh, and Lewis Williams there, face first into the door, and the door actually cracked his face, hit it so hard.
Does that count as going through?
I don't know. I don't know.
It does.
Do you know what? I don't care whether it counts or not. I don't think it's enough to make your brother Ryan Boyne happy. He does not like Lewis Williams, and he wants to smash him through a door. He's not just talking about banging his head into it.
No.
He wants his entire body to come crashing down.
He finally got that drop kick. We tried that earlier.
Do you know what? One thing I would say about Ryan Boyne, love him or hate him, you cannot take anything away from that drop kick. For a man his size and his weight, he has the agility of a cat, and he's waiting for Lewis to get up now.
Oh, they've gone through.
Now that is definitely putting your opponent through a door. So Ryan Boyne, all he's got to do now is get out of the cage and he's won.
He's won. But you see Williams tried to put his knee up, which, okay, yeah, he still went through the door, but he managed to take a little bit out of Ryan, so Ryan's not as quick to get out the door.
But again, you said earlier on, these guys, they know each other.
So well.
And of course, one of Ryan Boyne's signature moves, the spear. So as he sees him running in, Lewis Williams has got that scouted, gets the knee up.
Whoa! Oh, that's going to leave him up.
Bits of door flying all over the place there. Referee Alex just about managing to move out the way of the debris.
I think that's a good thing the cage is there, because without the cage, that could have hit one of the audience members.
I think it's just a crazy concept. But as a wrestler who spends their entire career wrestling matches, to suddenly find yourself like locked inside, you know, inside this really intimidating solid steel structure.
It really is.
You got, you know, there's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to get away.
You can't run.
And not just that as well, but I think it does change the way you move around in the ring, because of course, even when you're bouncing off the ropes and stuff like that, your back hits the cage.
Well, I remember this last time, I was going to say this earlier, when I was running the ropes last time, I raised my elbow on the cage.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know,
It's just little things.
it's dangerous. People don't realise just how dangerous a match like this is. Lewis Williams picking Ryan Boyne up there, that's no easy feat. Dropping his head right across the knee there. Ryan, look at Ryan, you can see the pain on his face and he's holding the back of his head. I've got to be honest, I don't like to take sides in a match, and it's always very, very difficult. I know we all have our favourites, but in a match like this where there's so much on the line and someone is literally about to lose their wrestling career, I sort of don't want anyone to lose.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it bad to support my brother on this one if I've got to stay as impartial as I can?
Big kick there to Lewis Williams from Ryan Boyne. Sends him then into the turnbuckle as well for good measure. The crowd, you can hear the crowd behind Ryan Boyne. Yeah, they really are. And there we go. He eats an elbow. Reversal. Oh, Lewis puts the brakes on.
There's an elbow
And now Ryan Boyne has been put through a door courtesy of a backdrop there from Lewis Williams. So Ryan Boyne's come crashing down. That is the second door now smashed to smithereens. They've both been through a door.
At any point, either one can just walk out and send the other one back.
I mean, when you think about it, yeah, that does level the playing field a little tiny bit. But nevertheless, just walking out through the door, we make it sound so easy.
Yeah, can't count anyone out at this point. Although look, Ryan's got hold of him there. Pulls him back in the hard way.
Big forearm as well. You can hear that crashing down. Another shot.
Solid forearm.
I mean, both of these guys, you know, they're big guys, they're strong guys. And it isn't just like two guys that have come in here for a bit of a sporting contest. You know that when you find yourself locked inside a 15-foot high steel cage, it's because something it's come to an end, hasn't it? This needs to be settled. These two guys.
I couldn't think of a more perfect way to settle this between the two of them.
I was looking at the promos earlier this week, and both of these guys, they had one thing in common. They both said SOS is not big enough for two of us.
Yes. And I couldn't agree.
Wow! Michinoku driver slam there from Ryan Boyne.
Strength.
Yeah, it really was. Really was.
He's such a powerhouse. I've noticed that wrestling him in the past. He can pick you up and toss you across that ring like you're just a bit of dead weight.
Well, like you said, you know, you two are brothers. You've wrestled each other at home, even as little kids when you used to play fight and stuff like that. So, you know, wrestling's been in your blood since you were probably old enough to walk. Ouch. Now, Ryan Boyne.
That'll make
the thing is, I know in wrestling matches it's all about wearing down your opponent, but that to me is a bit of a shortcut.
That'll take your breath away.
No, what could we have here? Lewis Williams up on the second rope, not looking too comfortable, if you don't mind me saying so. Lewis Williams, much more of a technical guy, much more of a brawler.
You don't see Williams go up.
There we go.
That might be why.
Yeah, that is probably why. Ryan there pushing him off.
Whereas Ryan, he's very good and useful from the top.
Well, he's gone up to the top of the cage. Look, he's climbing up.
God.
He's climbing up to the top of the steel cage. That's 15 foot up in the air. He's sat on the top. He's perched. Frog splash from the top of the cage.
Oh, thank God our mum ain't here. She would be having fits right now.
That is going to take a lot out of both of those guys. You can see Lewis Williams has had every single bit of air driven out of him. But look at your brother. He's wincing on the floor there. He's just come down from 15
Come on,
foot.
Ryan. Walk out the cage. Get out of the cage. See, can he go out through? Oh no, he's got to walk through the doors.
I don't think any of them can walk. That was a frog splash from the top of the steel cage. He's just come down from the gods of Kingsway Hall, from the rooftop of Kingsway Hall, crashing onto Lewis Williams.
Go on, suck it up, mate. Walk out of that cage. Get out.
He looks like he's going to.
Oh no, he's got his ankle.
Yeah, well, Lewis knows that if Ryan gets out of that door, this match is over.
This is what makes this match so much better than any other match. It's because they know each other so well. Like Williams, as soon as he saw that Ryan was about to walk out the door, just grabbed his foot, pulled him back in, and now they're trading blows again.
The thing is as well, you've got to remember to keep your eye on the prize, which is getting out of the door of the cage. It's so easy to get distracted by the bad blood between these two guys. You know, right now I'd be trying to get out of that door, but these two guys are incensed and they're ready to try and beat the living daylights out of each other.
They're just welcoming shots. They're like, normally you'd be want to get away from these big strikes, but these two are like, yeah, come on,
well,
I'll stand and take it.
Trading blows with Ryan there with a huge kick to the midsection that took Lewis Williams down to his knees. Lewis is actually now, I think, begging for a little bit of time out, trying to get his breath back. Quite a smart move, to be fair.
Yeah, can't blame him. I'd be absolutely done by now. Jeez.
How do you think it affects the referee as well? Because of course, you've got a match like this, and as a referee, not only are you trapped inside the steel cage, but you've got two guys that absolutely hate each other, and one of these guys is about to have to walk out of Kingsway Hall for the last time. They're never going to return.
Let's put it this way: I would not want to be the referee in this match.
What is this? It looks to me like Ryan Boyne has got some sort of like trestle legs, some sort of table legs. Oh no!
I can see where this is going.
I think I can see where it's going as well. He's going to set this door up as if it was a table. Now look, I know that this is wrestling, and I know that we see wrestlers getting put through doors at times, but this is not a table. That door is an inch plus thick.
Yeah.
You can see the thickness of that door. If someone comes down through that,
the thing is with the wood as well, that could easily slice open skin if you get it.
Well, we're talking about the stakes of this match. Someone's going to have to retire from wrestling, but it might be that they're injured.
Forced to retire.
Yeah, exactly. Injured so badly you can never wrestle again. Chops there from Lewis Williams.
Ryan's up in a bit of a precarious position there.
He really, really is.
Oh, I don't know if I want to watch this bit.
But hey, Lewis Williams, very, very, very scary, because of course if Ryan can now knock Lewis Williams off, Lewis Williams is going to fall backwards and his landing is through that table.
Oh, monster suplex through the table.
That door just exploded. Look at that. It's like the Battle of the Somme in that ring. There is bits of wood everywhere.
Ryan's not moving.
Like, he just came down from the superplex through a door.
I think the ref might actually need to check his pulse.
Well,
he's not moving at all.
But Lewis Williams not looking too great either. I genuinely wonder whether or not both of these guys are incapable.
Just call it now before anything else happens. We don't want to be planning any funerals.
I wish I could have called it before this match got to it, and both of these guys could have remained in SOS. I like them both. I rate them both. I respect them both. But the SOS is not big enough for both of them, and they've said that this is the way it's got to be.
Defiance. Ryan said, "Okay, can't get to my feet, but taste these fingers."
What is happening here? Surely not. No. Oh, pole driver on the wooden door. That has got to be it. Lewis Williams there, delivering one of his signature pole drivers to Ryan Boyne on top of that wooden door. And do you know what? This match is over. Lewis Williams is out of the door.
Absolutely speechless.
Mickey V, I don't know what to say, but that's it. Your brother has your brother has just lost this match, and that's it.
That's going to be hard for him to deal with. I know Ryan loves wrestling. He loves SOS.
Mickey, I genuinely am devastated, but listen, I've got to put a bit of a positive spin on this.
Yep.
You need to go down to the changing room.
You
need to get yourself, because your match is coming up in just a few minutes.
Oh.
I'm going to wish you the very best.
Thank you very much,
Aaron Warnes, you are the current SOS Tag Team Champions. You're going to defend it against 3 other tag teams inside of that steel cage.
We're going to defend it. Not only are we going to defend it, but we're going to keep it, and we're going to have an excellent Christmas. And I hope everyone else has a wonderful Christmas too. And Ryan, well done, buddy. You fought well, my friend.
Thank you very much,
brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mickey B, thank you very much. Now, listen, I'm still here, and I'm just going to talk to you guys as this match draws to a close. I am truly devastated to think about the fact that Ryan Boyne there has lost his career. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Boyne. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Christmas in the Cage 2, Kingsway Hall, packed with over 300 fans, and we have got ourselves a tag team match. Now, look, we have got some amazing tag teams at Kingsway Hall, and tonight we're going to see 4 of them locked inside this 15-foot high steel cage.
Very unforgiving steel cage, I must say so.
Richie, look, welcome to the commentary booth. Now listen, I just want to be the first guy, Richie, to say congratulations, of course, tonight, beating PJ, winning back that British title. Congratulations, it's been a long time coming, and I had the pleasure of being at ringside with you Look, I hope I managed to make a little bit of a difference there, Richie. You know I've always had your back. And look, congratulations, man.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. It means a lot. It's been a long time coming. And to get my revenge on PJ, that was just so sweet.
Look, the road is not always easy, and one of the things that you have when you're at the top is you've always got a bit of a target on your back. Of course, you defended that title the first time round. You were a real fighting champion, and it didn't go your way with PJ Knight. It must be absolutely phenomenal to be able to have that tonight, having faced PJ, on a few occasions here and up at WAW, to finally tonight have that victory and have that gold belt back around your waist. Look, mate, I'm so pleased for you, Richie.
I'm honestly so pleased. It does feel good. It feels good to have this SOS British Rules Championship back where it belongs.
Now look, talking of championships, let's get back to this match. We've got 4 teams going into this match, and including, of course, the actual current tag team champions. That's Mickey B and Aaron Warnes. Now, it's one thing to defend your titles against another tag team, and of course, we've seen Mickey B and Aaron Warnes do that on multiple occasions. But tonight, they're defending against 3 different tag teams. We've got Walker and Wild that we can see stepping inside the cage right now, and this tag team here, they have got together recently, but since getting together, they've been doing amazingly well. 2 guys that complement each other. They look good together, and I don't know, have Mickey and Aaron been off more than they can chew?
Well, they do have all the odds stacked against them in this matchup.
Richie, what am I seeing? It says Boogie Babies on their shirts.
Boogie Babies.
No, Richie,
I love it.
These are the SOS junior trainees. I can see them. These kids train at SOS Academy every single Sunday, but they're the Boogie Babies. This is AJ Boogie's music, and there he is.
There he is.
And of course, there he is as well, the Joverine. That is Joey Knight, all the way from Tampa, Florida, US of A.
What a guy.
And
both of these guys are just great. I can't believe that these 2 have been paired together, because these 2 guys are one of the most lovely people I've ever met.
Yeah, they really, really are, and they complement each other. You know, they've both got great character, great personality. The fans absolutely love them. I can tell you now, I've been friends with Joey for 25 years. I've wrestled with him all around the world, here in the UK and across Europe, and all over America and Canada as well. And I can tell you now, everywhere he goes, this is the Joey that I like to see. Joey loves to get up and have a little bit of a boogie. He loves to bust out a few dance moves. If Joey's not wrestling, you'll normally find him throwing out some shapes on the dance floor and having a great time. So to see him and AJ tonight coming down to the ring with the Boogie Babies, I'm not even surprised. You know what? I'm a bit shocked, but it's great. And there they go, look, back up onto the stage. AJ giving them all a bit of a high five and a pat on the back. And AJ and Joey Knight about to step into the cage. So this is our second tag team. We've got Walker and Wild. We've now got AJ and Joey Knight.
I've got my money on these 2, to be honest.
I would love to see these 2 win. I know, we're all impartial up here on the commentary table, but no, I'd love to see those 2 guys walk away with some tag team gold. That being said, I'd also quite like to see Mickey B and Aaron successfully defend. And do you know what? They're such great champions. I still think they will. Now, next up, I will say this, Richie. I know that you've come up against guys like Charlie May in the past. You've wrestled these guys, but these guys have got a bad attitude. The CO12, Charlie May and Oscar. These guys, what's their problem? What's going on?
I don't know. I've had a few words with Charlie, but he just doesn't seem right. His attitude's completely changed. And I used to be friends. With Charlie, and I used to be friends with Oscar. But those 2 together, they've just found this new attitude. It's actually awful.
Yeah, I think you're right. It isn't. Do you know what? We talk about having the right attitude, but these guys are just a bit arrogant. They're like, you know,
they don't care.
No,
they do not care.
No, and I've seen them like in a few matches where they've sort of, you know, they've sort of almost like turned their back on other partners and people that have been there that should, you know, they don't seem to have any loyalty to anyone other than each other. I think as far as Charlie and Oscar are concerned, they're the only two guys in the world, and they are willing to walk over anyone else to get their position, to get their opportunity. And you know what? This is their opportunity. They want to walk away with the tag team gold. Do you think CO12 are going to do it tonight?
Well, this match could make or break their future run in following into next year. You never know. We could have Charlie May and Oscar as our tag team champions. But here comes the tag team champions themselves.
Yeah, there's Mickey B and it's Aaron Warnes. Now look, Aaron Warnes, former SOS champion, current tag team champion. He's got the UWA belt as well. He's no stranger to gold belts around his waist. Mickey B, I just want to talk about how amazing Mickey B's been since winning the tag team gold with Aaron Warnes back in April at the tag team tournament. They defeated EAK. Mickey B has been getting stronger and stronger and stronger and so much more confident. And look at him now, coming out. The crowd love him. He's oozing charisma and confidence. And do you know, it's a big task when you're stepping into the ring against three other tag teams. But if Mickey B and Aaron Warnes can successfully defend those belts tonight, it will blow the roof off Kingsway Hall.
It will. You said it. Mickey B has just gotten better and better and better. He doesn't fail to impress. And here comes his tag team partner,
Aaron Warnes. Aaron Warnes, there he is. Now, Richie, when you've got this much pressure on you as a tag team champion, you know you're stepping into the ring. You know that there are three other teams gunning for you. You know that you are surrounded by 15 foot of steel, and you also know that there are over 300 people cheering your name, wanting to see you win. I mean, Aaron Warnes and Mickey B arguably are two of the most popular guys here at SOS Wrestling. They're under a lot of pressure tonight. They don't want to let their fans down. They obviously don't want to lose that gold. And there are three different teams that are going to do absolutely anything that they can within their power to take those belts away. This is tough. This is tough.
It is the biggest show of the year, Christmas in a Cage 2. And you can't get any more pressure than this.
No, you can't. You really, really can't. Now look, there's Aaron climbing up the cage, holding up that belt. Will he be holding that belt up above his head for the last time? Well, we will find out very, very soon. Now, Richie, I just want to talk a little bit about the whole dynamics of being in a cage, but tag team wrestling. I mean, you know, we're used to seeing tag matches, even multiple tag team matches like this, where you've got different people on the tag ropes, different people tagging in and out, talking about who the legal man is and so on and so forth. But these guys are actually locked inside a steel cage. I mean, there's one guy in there that we can't forget about. I think he's got a really tough job ahead of him. That, of course, is our referee, Cody Double. Do you think he can keep the lid on this match? Do you think he can keep control of 8 men vying for, you know, what is effectively the big cherry on top of the cake? That's the tag team titles.
Yeah, this match is going to be absolutely chaos from the get-go, and here we go.
And that's it, the bell's rung. This match is underway. 8 guys ready to kill each other. CO12 wasting no time. Look at that. Charlie and Oscar attacking the champs.
Oh, ducks the clothesline.
Drop kicks, love that. Mickey and Aaron have sort of got that chemistry together now, haven't they? You know, when they started out as their tag team wrestling, it was like 2 singles guys, and they have just started to learn so much about each other, that memory that they've got, and they're on the same page. But this is interesting. Aaron Warnes versus AJ Boogie Benjamin, 2 fan favourites.
2 of some of the biggest stars in SOS as of late.
There's a bit of tension there, though, do you know what I mean? Aaron pulling him in there, and here they're off. Sleep. Big leapfrog vault. Aaron dives through the legs.
Oh my lord, look at them go.
So fast I can't keep up with it. Flying head scissors there, Aaron Cartwheels.
Oh, what a counter. AJ with a roll.
Yeah. They both go
they
for a
meet in the
drop kick.
middle.
And AJ there, going back to his good old faithful dance moves. A bit of Saturday Night Fever. Aaron takes his own partner there, Mickey B. That's something else. I just want to talk to you about that. Interesting. Aaron tagged his own partner, Mickey B, but AJ, he's tagged another team. He's actually tagged in the All-CNI, Jack Walker.
Yeah, let's see what he can show us today. Oh,
Mickey B's not letting him get away that easy. Jack Walker tries to hold on to the ropes there to avoid being hit, and Mickey B's saying, no way, mate. Now, do you know what? That's the sort of fire and confidence that I love to see from Mickey B. This is where he's grown as a competitor. I'm going to call it now. Do you know what, Richie? This is our last show of 2022, but in 2023, I think Mickey B is someone that the champions need to keep their eye on. Guys like our current champion, of course, Mike Check. Guys that are fighting to try and win that championship, such as Sullivan King. And do you know what? Even Mickey B's current partner, Aaron Warnes, who holds the UWA belt, I could see Mickey B rising for some singles gold in 2023.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And he's proved that this year. He really has.
Talking about proving things, Rex Wild's in the ring, and Rex Wild has proved that he's a brawler, he's an animal, he's someone who is very, very, very dangerous. He's put some serious competition away in SOS this year, and everywhere I watch him, doesn't matter which company, which promotion he's wrestling for, you do not want to get on the wrong side of the wild man, Rex Wild. And right now, he's in the ring, and he's taking on Joey Knight.
I tell you what, Rex Wild is a very dangerous man. I've been in the ring with him and he hits hard.
But you know what? I've been in the ring with Joey Knight plenty of times. In fact, it was me and Steve Morocco back in the day as the tag team Too Far Gone for UWA. We wrestled Joey and his brother Robin Nightwing. Joey and his brother Robin Nightwing. They used to wrestle as a tag team called the All Nighters, and we wrestled them in their first ever match here in the UK. That was down in Crystal Palace Indoor Arena. It was on TV. Joey, well, you know, here 25 years later, he's back at SOS competing in the cage. I think it's brilliant. There's so much history.
Awesome.
So much history here. Aaron takes off, ducking Rex Wild's. Eating that elbow straight to the face, and Aaron down hard.
That was vicious.
Rex Wild is vicious though, man. The guy is an absolute animal. They don't just call him the Wild Man because his name's Rex Wild. They call him the Wild Man because he's an absolute beast when he's in the ring, and he does go wild. You do not want to be on the end of that elbow, and Aaron Warnes is paying. Look at that! You see?
Jesus.
There you go. Clothesline from hell, turning Aaron Warnes inside out.
He's an animal.
And there we go. Walker. Yeah, tagged to his partner, and now Aaron Warnes being double teamed. I will say, Cody the referee is doing a good job at keeping this match under control though. Look, all tag teams on their ropes, and at the moment, dare I say it, quite civilised.
Yeah.
Listen to the crowd though. You've been warned. You've been warned. They do love Aaron Warnes.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of one-upsmanship going on here. Like, who can do better?
Well, you've got the current tag team champions, and it doesn't matter whether wrestlers say they love them or whether wrestlers say they hate them.
Oh, a big flatliner by Aaron Warnes.
If you're not the champions, you want to be the champions, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now
all of the eyes are on Mickey B and Aaron Warnes. I gotta say it.
Now, normally you see Jack Walker would have a long way to go to find his partner in the corner, but of course in this match there is another tag team in every corner. So yeah, lovely little leg lariat there from AJ, taking Jack Walker down. AJ's got so much character, so much personality, so much energy. He's always just jiving and vibing. The crowd love him. I'll be honest with you, to wrestle AJ Boogie, you've got to have some stamina, because this guy can party all night long.
He can. There is rhythm that runs through his veins.
Look at him gyrating his hips there.
The glasses are on Joey Knight.
And Joey's just, I think, in the zone.
Oh, what's Mickey doing? And Mickey!
Aaron coming in now. He's gonna get control.
Oh no! Aaron Warnes has got the glasses on.
Richie, what is actually happening?
What is going on?
So they've all got the glasses on. What?
Oh no! No way! No way!
This is a blast from the past.
Block the punches. And a little worm.
This is amazing. Do you know what? If I wish Rikishi and Scotty Too Hotty were here with us right now to see this, because and there we go, CO12 in to break up the fun. But yeah, so that was it was like seeing Rikishi and Scotty Too Hotty busting out some moves again.
Taking a page out of Too Cool's book.
Yeah, Too Cool. I think if we'd have held on a few more minutes, we might have even seen the worm.
Yeah.
Oh, massive, great big kick there from Oscar. And this, unfortunately, has done exactly what I thought it might do. It's turned into a bit of a brawl. Charlie May is up on the top of the cage. Look at where Charlie May is. High risk here as he climbs. These guys are all sort of... Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Huge cannonball there from the top of the cage. And he has wiped out everyone.
Oh, my God. Turn it into a scrap heap.
That is absolute devastation. Wiping out 6 people. What a move. I mean, high risk. There's a lot that could go wrong, but that has paid off for Charlie May. Aaron throwing Rex Wild into the steel. Big forearm.
Crazy.
Mickey B sending Oscar in as well. Rex Wild's trying to reverse it. Aaron's... Oh, this is just a brawl. This is just a brawl. Oh no!
Oh, Aaron Warren like Spider-Man up there.
He did. I think Rex thought he was going to throw him into the cage, but Aaron managing to cling on.
Oh, big kick by Mickey.
Look at Aaron.
Oh, running knee by Jack Walker.
Aaron's sort of climbing the cage. I don't know.
Oh, and a face buster.
Does Aaron realise?
Super kick.
Does Aaron realise this is an elimination tag match? You can't climb out to win. You've got
X Factor.
You've got to pin your opponent though. You've got to.
Oh my God.
Wow. And Oscar hitting that move, and Aaron's still up on the side of the cage.
Still there.
Everyone trying to sort of get together.
Oh my God. No.
Aaron Warnes! Moonsault off the cage! Oh, wow. Aaron Warnes with a moonsault off the side of the steel cage onto everyone. And now...
Oh, big final warning.
Huge final warning.
Oh, Oscar breaking up the pin.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised at that, you know. If he'd have let that go, then maybe Aaron would have eliminated AJ, Boogie and Joey, and then Oscar and Charlie would have had one less team to worry about. That, to me, seems like perhaps a bit of a rookie mistake on Oscar's half. Maybe he's not thinking right.
I'm not so sure about that, because the odds aren't in Mickey B and Aaron Warnes' favour. So it might have been a smart move, whichever way you look at it.
True.
Oh, gets him up for the powerbomb. Oh,
yeah.
Big frog splash.
Powerbomb and
1, 2, 3.
And that's it. That is it. So CO12 have just eliminated AJ and Joey Knight. That's one tag team now eliminated. We're left with Walker and Wild. We're left with CO12. And of course we're left with the current tag champions. That's Aaron and Mickey B. Oh, Richie, I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit gutted. AJ Boogie has been doing so amazingly well this year. 2022, since he debuted here at SOS, he's been amazing. And I love Joey Knight to bits.
They are two great guys, and
do you know what?
I had my money on them.
We know we're gonna see a load more from AJ in 2023 here at SOS, and I'm pretty sure that Joe will be back at some point too. Joey Knight is a great friend of mine, and I'd book him for SOS every month if I could. So it won't be the last we see of those two guys. Unlucky boys. Now look, Charlie and then Oscar.
Bit of tandem offense here.
Yeah, big uppercut, big uppercuts.
Big splash.
Kicks as well. Look, Charlie May, when we see him hit the kick like that, we've got to remember this guy is a black belt. This guy is a very, very, very accomplished martial artist. We think about him here wrestling, but those are some very dangerous feet.
Oh,
mind you, not making any difference to Mickey B there as he hits that DDT. Yeah,
good DDT.
Mickey B getting a bit outnumbered there by Walker and Wilde, but Jack Walker eating some cage. Mickey B.
Oh, Mickey B's on fire.
He's just unloading on absolutely everyone. He's just running off in every direction. Don't get in the way of Mickey B right now.
Oh, knees. Straight into Oscar. Oh.
Yeah, stomping straight onto Jack Walker. Jack Walker's curled up like he could have broken a rib. Now Mickey B and Charlie, what we got here? Charlie's just had a few seconds in the corner there to recover, and he's calling to his partner. What are they trying to set up?
Into the ropes. Oh! Evades the powerbomb. Oh!
And then a
schoolboy. 1, 2, 3! Charlie and Oscar have been eliminated.
Now there is a little bit of justice, isn't there? A little bit of karma there, because Charlie, May and Oscar, they have tried to cut a few corners. They have tried to put things slightly more in their favour. They just eliminated AJ and Joey Knight, and I sort of kind of think there's a little bit of justice being served there when Mickey B just beat him with the 1, 2, 3. Love that.
That's a big elimination.
That is a big elimination. I will say, Richie, you know, CO12, they look very, very impressive in there tonight. They've got some great chemistry together. You can see that they've been putting in a lot of training, a lot of practice, and they're getting some moves together. And it ain't going to be the last we see of those guys either.
Oh, and here we go, an all-out brawl. And here are our last 2 tag teams.
Surely, though, this has actually got to put things back into the favourites position for the champions, Mickey B and Aaron. Because now they've not got 3 teams trying to beat them. They've only got 1. This is what they're used to. This is what they're used to, man.
Rex goes to send Aaron. Blocks it. Has a different plan. Oh!
That was a huge shot from Rex. Rex
B with a reversal.
Wild.
Oh, firing off on Rex Wild.
Yep.
Every man in each corner.
I think at this point...
Oh!
Ouch.
Jack Walker just dumps him into that cage.
That cage is not forgiving. It doesn't move. And when you fall against that cage, it's like falling against a cheese grater. It just rips and tears your skin. It's not nice.
Cold, hard steel. Mickey B took quite a spill there.
Look at Aaron.
Right.
Aaron's in a dangerous position here, you know.
Oh!
No. Managing to slide down the back.
Oh.
This is just turning nasty. This is messy. This is exactly what you'd expect when you've been in this steel cage for this amount of time and you're getting exhausted.
Jack Walker! Coast to coast!
He just went from one side of the ring to the other and drove his feet into Mickey B. That's got to be it. Mickey B can have nothing left in the tank.
Mickey B is well and truly out of this match.
Aaron Warnes!
Oh, and a big shining wizard.
Oh, it looked like Aaron Warnes was about to hit the final warning. That could have been all it needed, but instead...
Oh, Mickey!
Now,
he's still in it.
Aaron Warnes is out though. I mean, look, if Mickey B hadn't broken the referee's count there, I think that would have been the 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, what are they looking for here? Oh!
Now that was impressive.
Devastating.
That's
3.
it. Richie, I am absolutely stunned. We have got new SOS champions.
Walker and Wild. New SOS tag team champions.
Walker and Wild have just come out of this cage match victorious, beating Aaron Warnes and Mickey B. Richie, we have got new champions. Now, you were a new champion early on. You've won the British Rules title back. And here we go again. We've now got new tag team champs, Jack Walker and Rex Wild. I am genuinely... Wow.
This is insane. I thought Aaron and Mickey had it.
Well,
they got it down to a straight up.
Do you know
tag
what?
team match.
That sends out a message to the SOS locker room. If you are a tag team here at SOS, well then, you know, that sends out a big message. We've got new dogs in the pound. You know, we've got a new tag team in town, and it's Walker and Wild. They are the SOS tag team champions. They just beat Mickey B and Aaron, arguably the best tag team in SOS, and these guys are now the ones to watch. They've got the tag team gold, and oh my god, we said we were going to end 2022 with some shocks and with some surprises. Well, I genuinely am shocked and surprised, because there's our new tag team champions, Jack Walker and Rex Wild.
I don't believe it. I do not believe it.
Richie, listen, I just wanted to say thank you to you. It's been absolutely wonderful having you here to join me on the commentary. Congratulations on your win. We've got new tag team champions as well.
What a roller coaster of a year. This time last year, I was planning on having to do the hardest thing I've ever done in my wrestling career, and that was acknowledging that for once, just once, I wasn't going to be able to live up to defend the title that I'd earned and defended. I had to give it up. I was heartbroken. I can't begin to put into words what they did to me mentally, physically. But I've had one hell of a year. Yes, I've come back from injury, but I've come back better and stronger than ever. I've come back hungrier than ever. And I've got to represent SOS in various different promotions. WAW, Frightening, the biggest show of the independent UK wrestling calendar. I was there, 1,500 people cheering, screaming for me.
Why don't you defend it against all three of us, hey? If you're such a big man, hey? Put your money where your mouth is. Defend it in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Think of it. You could go down in history as beating all three of the East Anglian killers in one night. Like I said, put your money where your mouth is. Or you're just a big old phony. Ha ha!
Because not only am I going to go into that cage, and I will escape the cage and win back my SOS title. That's going to happen. I'm going to enjoy knocking that smirk right off your face.
Sat here, bits of door in my back still, with the new British champion, Richie. I'd say it's nice to see you, but I'd be lying to you. But here we have Sullivan King, another man I don't particularly care for. Anything to say?
My boy. Sully's my boy, I've got to say, and that's two-time British Rules champ. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, that's enough about that. Still not the best ever SOS British champion like I am, but we're not here to talk about us, which is a shame because I am phenomenal. I've just gotten rid of Ryan Boyne in Loser Leaves, through doors. What did you do? Oh yeah, no, you beat PJ Knight, which is still a phenomenal achievement, and I hate to do this, but I do want to say congratulations. But I'm not entirely sure your brain still works after that.
Mate, I'll have you know my brain works pretty
Don't
damn
call
good.
me mate.
Alright, Mike.
Now you're just pushing me up. Look, let's focus on the match. Sullivan King staring up at a 15-foot high steel cage, and he's got to go in with my man, Mike Check, the SOS champion. And bold prediction, he doesn't walk out with that SOS championship. Mike Check walks out as SOS champion. You can shake your head all you want. That's not making noise and actually disagreeing, is it? But you are a tit, aren't you?
That's no chance, mate. No chance.
Now you turned into Vince McMahon's theme tune. Pack it in.
Alright, well, Mug, let me tell you this. Sullivan King is walking out of this cage as SOS champion. Mark my words.
I'm just going to write that down as stupid things Richie said, number 972. I've got a long list of silly things he said. It's nearly as long as Jericho's list. Anyway, look, we're focusing on this. Stop distracting me with that muggy haircut. Oh. You can't tell me this isn't a great song. It's a phenomenal song because it indicates the arrival of Mike Check, which means the SOS Championship. That's all these people want to see. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Look,
he's got a world of pain.
The myth
that's going to be coming to him.
The legend.
See, there's going to be hell to pay as soon as Mike Check enters this cage.
SOS GOAT, that's greatest of all time, because I know you're not that bright. Mike Check, look at that man!
And here is the SOS
Honestly,
champion.
what a stud. You can't get much more studly than Mike Check as SOS champion. I don't want to hear a word about it. He's had a phenomenal reign, won it clean, fair and square, has kept it fair and square. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure why Sullivan King has a shot at this.
Sullivan's earned it, and you know that.
How?
What do you mean, how?
I mean, how? How has he earned it?
Have you not seen him every show? Busting his ass.
He lost it fair and square. So why does he then get another shot at it? It doesn't make sense to me. Just actually, on that note, when do I get my shot at your SOS British Championship? By the way,
you'll earn it down the line.
You didn't earn your one at me.
Well, Sullivan King has definitely earned his championship shot tonight.
I think we're talking wet. But look, it needs focus. Put personal differences aside, as difficult as that might be, and focus on the SOS Championship match in a 15-foot high steel cage. Which, by the way, because you won't know this, that thing hurts a lot.
Mate, I was there putting it together.
Yeah?
And it's cold, hard.
Were you in it?
Steel.
Oh no, you weren't. You went for a hell of a match, but nothing compares to getting thrown into a steel
I'm
cage.
smart enough not to enter that cage.
Scared.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever I know it to be.
Come on, Sully.
Don't worry, Mike, you'll see it again soon. I believe in Mike Check. I don't know what you believe in, nor do I really care.
I just can't wait for the bell to ring.
What do you think's going to happen? Mike Check is going to win. Doesn't matter.
He's earned this beating by the hands of Sullivan King.
It's like two bulls. One massive bull being Mike Check.
Just watch.
One
look.
massive cow in Sullivan. See? Slap the taste out of his mouth.
Come on,
that's
Sullivan.
that kind of slap his mum's seen him when. That's a good slap.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, he slapped him right back.
Oh.
No, that's not on. You can't be slapping Mike Check like that.
Yes,
especially not
come
3
on.
times in a row. Ref, have a word. Ref.
Taste of his own medicine there.
Oh, meat. That's a hell of a lockup, Mike. Mike, look, you can't let him bully you. Come on, Mike. They're going everywhere.
Just jockeying for position.
It's, again, 2 balls, butting heads, trying to see who the alpha male is. Come on. Missed! There we go. Bang! Exactly.
Big chops.
Oh god, that seems to have slightly annoyed Sullivan.
Yes, come on, Sully.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
God, you can't do that to Mike Check's chest.
Oh,
not twice.
Keep it coming, Sully.
Come on, Mike. Oh, wee. Yeah. God, I wish I could jump out and help him. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, that's a big body slam. Oh, not again. Not another one. Oh.
That is the key to this stipulation. Nobody can run down there and help Mike Check. He has earned this beating,
as much
and
as
he's
I'd
going to
like
take
to be
it.
in there with him to help him there. There we go, Mike. Massive drop kick right in his jaw. Knock the rest of that silly little beard off his head. Let's see if we can knock his fade backwards, push his hairline back even more. Come on, Mike.
Fists in this no disqualification steel cage match.
Oh, right back in his chin. Oh no. Send him off the other way as he comes back. Oh, that's a big
tackle. Huge tackle by the big man Sullivan King.
I thought you'd be happy with that huge tackle. Oh, don't chop him away. Oh no. Oh, good God. Looks like he's looking to bail him.
Oh!
7 yards across the other. That one is what they call in football a scream.
Go on, Sully,
because it
one more
makes
time.
you scream. Oh. Big forearm, not another bill. Yep, see you later.
Oh.
Yeah, that one straight into the centre circle. That one is... Come on, Mike!
Mike Check's
Mike,
just
you're
getting
better than
locked
this.
about right now. And I love it.
I trust in Mike. I think he's playing possum to what is going to be a hell of a...
Oh,
wow.
Big delayed suplex.
Smashed him right on his back. You know what? I won't... My faith will not be shaken just by a couple of suplexes and body slams. I believe Mike Check's going to win this.
Well, he's not looking too good right now.
You know what? When he does win, you can consider me a prophecy, and that's how I want you to address me from now. I want to be called the Prophecy Lewis Williams. The East Anglian Prophecy, if you want. I'll accept either of those. Oh, shot block to the knee.
That didn't look good. That didn't look good.
You can't escape the cage if you ain't got a leg. And a huge stomp across there. Oh, he's just pushing his face into the cage. Oh. I know Sullivan's worried about that because if his hairline goes back anymore, he's going to have to be bold. Oh, right. Ribs. See, I told you Mike Check would win. Yeah, you didn't want to believe it.
Come on, Sully.
Huge stomp again. Oh, and now he's just smashing him square in the face.
Oh, he's just not making it to his feet. Come on.
He can't get out of that corner.
You see, in a normal match, the referee would have to break the opponent.
What do you mean in a normal match? This isn't a normal match.
No,
Richie,
it's
can
not.
you not see it's in a steel cage? Do I need to say it again? Richie, this match, 15-foot high steel cage. All these rules that you're so obsessed with do not apply. There is only 3 ways to win. You climb out, you pin, you submit the person.
You know what, Lewis? I think you talk too much.
Matthew's not going to put you in a shot.
You never shut up.
Send for the man. Oh, there you go. There you go. Put his jaw back the other way. And another chop block to the other leg.
He just buckled under his weight.
Yeah, he's not going to walk. He can't walk anymore. He can't now. He can't do anything. Can't escape the cage. Can't pin. Can't submit because his legs don't work.
Mike Check asking for the door to open.
Oh, it's a big hit in the gut. Sacrifice. Oh, backhand slam from Sullivan! Oh, now I cannot lie to you. I've taken that. It's no fun. Your neck hurts, your head hurts, your back hurts. I sat there wondering if I just needed a long bath and a cup of tea, but no, I did not.
I think you're going to need a long bath and a cup of tea after that match you just had.
That's a really nice one there. Epsom salt bath as well. Yeah, I can't lie. Sitting in the suit wasn't a good idea. I could feel bits of door digging into me. But the things I do for a man like Mike Check, the pain I'm in does not compare to the adoration and love I have for that man.
He's just about as a mug as you.
Do you want to try that one again?
Come on.
Oh, that's a big forearm. And another. And another. Oh no. What is he going for here? No, not into
Do
the
it,
cage.
Sonny.
Not
Do
into
it.
the cage. Not into the cage.
Oh!
Straight off the side of the cage. Good God above.
Mike Check's head just ricocheted off that steel.
Oh, and then a huge... Mike Check is bleeding! Sullivan's a monster! He has made Mike Check bleed!
Oh! Oh my God, he's bleeding.
And you call that man a friend? He has made the great Mike Check, arguably the greatest SOS champion of all time, bleed. And for what? That's not on, Richie. You can't even justify that. Who deserves to have a gash in their head like that?
He deserves it. As much as you deny it, he deserves it.
And then he's just getting thrown off the cage again and again. This is inhumane by this point.
After all he's put Sully through, he knew this was coming.
Sullivan just lost a match. And you want to tell me he's justified in making the GOAT of SOS bleed? If anyone else made a GOAT bleed, you'd be on the phone to Peter. Oh, and again, see, even you groaning.
It's brutal.
You tell me Mike Check deserves this, and I will call you a liar.
He deserves it.
You're a liar. I told you all. He's all over him.
Crimson Mask.
That man has lost enough blood that he can't go and donate any now. And Mike's a charitable man. You're telling me that's fair?
Mike Check's not in a good way right now. Oh, still manages to pull Sully down.
Because that's the determination of Mike Check.
Big shot by Sully, come on.
And at the head again. He's just trying to open that wound up to the point brain falls out. That's not on. Climbing again here. Mike Check bleeding. Absolutely bleeding buckets, and he's got him once more.
Oh my Lord.
I'll tell you what, he does deserve that.
Oh man.
What's Mike Check up to? Oh my God.
Oh! Huge boot. Flying off the ropes there.
Yeah, there isn't a man I want to see get a boot in the face like that more than Sullivan Kit. Well, there's one. And unfortunately, he sat next to him.
Oh, shut up.
You get annoyed, mate. You losing your cool. Focus!
I'm focused.
Mike Check.
You need to quit running your
Gets him
mouth.
up.
Oh, here we go.
To a sunset.
1, 2.
That's a great reversal.
Oh.
No one needs to see Sullivan King win this.
Oh, catches the boot. Spins him round.
Boots him.
Oh, goes for the DDT. Reversed.
Oh, huge European uppercut. That's what we like, Mike Check. Oh, misses the Helluva kick. Catches his knee on the rope. And a boot. DDT! Oh, he's already bleeding head.
Go on, pin him.
No, kick out. Kick out. Oh.
That was...
No one deserves to lose like that.
Literally nanoseconds.
Come on, Mike. Look, Mike is bleeding that much. I reckon he's got red eyes by this point. Oh, what is he doing?
Having that blood run into your eyes.
He pulls his strap
disorientating.
Now what? Showing off his moves to the planet. Oh no.
Here we go.
This
is it.
Okay, big elbows from Mike Check. Three huge elbows. Get rid of him. Super kick from Mike Check. Helluva kick straight in his dome. That'll rattle his very little brain about 8 different ways from 7 different continents.
Come on, yes!
Oh, come on. Let's go, Mike Check.
He's not done yet. Come on, Sully.
What's he going for?
Do it for SOS.
That's an...
crash! Oh my God.
Game over. 2, 3. Oh, come on. Let's go, Mike. That's the only thing about Mike Check. That man has an entire continent's worth of things to pull out of his bag that can beat, including the greatest double axe handle in the world.
Oh, not today, says Sullivan King, with a huge shot to the gut. And here he goes. Death Valley drop. Oh!
Throws him into the cage. Wait, I I am speechless by the actions of Sullivan King.
That was just brutal.
There's no way anyone can ever be prepared to take something like that from a man the size of Sullivan King. He threw him with no regard for his health straight into the cage. Mike Check is a wonderful, caring man, and he's just thrown him at the cage.
Oh, this is getting dirty.
This is showing the hate that's fueled the pair of them. Oh, these are hard, horrible shots to places that hurt for weeks on end. Neither of these men will be the same from this.
Oh. Just jabbing each
just
other.
jabbing in the jaw. They're trying to knock the other one out.
Oh, big chop. Oh, someone's got to give.
One of them's got to go.
Oh!
No, no, no.
Oh,
no. Straight
down goes Mike.
Ref.
Come on, Sonny!
No, not like this. No.
Just inches away, come on.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. No.
Yes. Yes! Sullivan King! He does it!
Oh my God, no.
New champ!
No, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Why is Tyrrell holding the title? The match isn't over.
What?
The match isn't over. No bell.
That's the new champion
There's
right there.
No bell. He's escaped the cage.
Paul's about to crown him.
Is he the new champion? I don't know. But Cody hasn't. Does that? Cody hasn't seen it.
No. Oh my God!
The ref hadn't seen it. What did I say? And still. Richie's face is agape. He can't believe what he's just seen. The man that he calls mentor, maybe even father figure, has just turned on everything that Richie thought he believed in. Paul Tyrrell and Mike Check has signed a deal with the devil to stay SOS champion.